bass, but the bass just slaps, literally. I hate that word, slaps.
Slap at the bass.
No, but
Slap at the
that fucking,
bass.
like, that song slaps. Shut
Slap at
up.
the bass.
Like,
Slap at the bass. Slap at the bass. Slap at the bass. Boom, boom, slap at the bass.
boom, 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 boom. What the hell did I sent a twerking turkey to people, now I'm getting messages about it.
Twerky turkey.
Yeah, they just called it twerky.
It's a twerky.
It's a twerky. Yep. I'll send it to you later.
It's a goddamn twerky.
Goddamn twerky.
Oh.
It's a god damn twerky up in here.
Twerky. I feel twerky. I feel so weird.
You feel twerky.
I feel so fucking weird.
I'll send it to you now, actually. Hang on. Copy.
Nothing is in my
Paste.
fiddles.
Paste.
That was last.
Oh, I didn't send it to you. I copied it, and then I didn't send it.
You didn't send it.
No, I just did then, though.
You did then.
On Discord.
Oh, Discord.
On Discord. On
We
Discord.
said I'm in the Discord. We're gonna
Yes,
get
my boy.
for the
Hey.
dicks.
And the Discord.
Twerky full version. Oh my god. Yeah.
Twerky,
Watch that.
yeah.
Oh, look at that later. My lord.
The world's first twerky.
World's first twerky, I guess, because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
what
think
thought.
it's older than that, though. I think it's from years ago, Thanksgiving, though. But
Yeah. Relative.
not this one.
Hard to say. I'm fucking.
Relative, I'd say.
Well. I don't know what the. I don't know. I don't know.
May he have some more?
I may have some more. I feel kind of tipsy already. I only had one drink and I already feel kind of tipsy.
He feels tipsy, sir.
I got that buzz. I don't know. I got that buzz. I just feel like I have that happy buzz. I think that's what the. I think that's what
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
tipsy.
Is. It's the happy buzz. And it just feels weird.
That's
Because like it's not
tipsy,
it's like not extreme tipsy, but it's just gotten to me that giving me the happy feels. Most probably, and that's why it feels weird because I got the happy feels.
the happy feels.
I don't normally have the happy feels because I'm always a 24/7 depressed motherfucker. And just die.
Yeah, I just read that and
I don't know. I don't know. My brain's weird. But anyway,
but Nesquik is good though.
this quick is good. That'd make me sleepy right now, honestly.
And if you're a heathen who has it with water, get the fuck out.
Oh, fuck that.
That's like Milo. People have Milo with water. I mean, water with Milo. Like, nah, bro.
No, you need to have you can have a little bit of like hot water to help melt it, but then you need the rest to be milk. Like if you can, you know what I mean? Like if you're gonna have it, it needs to be.
Yeah, the ones who just
warm
have
milk.
water though, like.
Yeah, that's not right. Like I'll sometimes if I want to get like a nice portion, I want to like have a nice hot chocolate. I'll like boil up some water, and then I'll either warm up some milk in the microwave, something like that, and I'll pour a little bit of the water in just to help dilute the Milo up
I haven't
nicely.
done that. I just
And then I
mixed
pour
it
in
up
the
with
and I pour in the warm milk and
Maybe that's why I get lumps like
Yeah.
that. Like,
to try, and that's why you should do the warm water to try and. Okay.
Help. I know.
because I'm guessing because milk is more of a solid. It's not
the
like
worst time to be bringing me a guinea pig.
She's bleeding.
not like liquidy.
I don't know what you're
Rip the toenail out.
gonna. Well, you're gonna do what you normally do with the toenails. Why you?
She's squirming.
Yeah, just go put the flour on the toes, and the guinea pig will be fine.
Yeah,
It's the worst
Dip it.
time to come to me and check on the guinea pigs now that.
that also works for dogs and that too.
It was like she
We
snapped
work on
her
people.
nail. The worst time to come asking me for help.
I'm in here doing
Isn't that weird how people you put like a bandage on, but dogs they just lick it and fucking move on
Yeah,
with
it
their
stops
day.
bleeding over a bit of time. Because usually when they're
I
like,
mean, dogs nails do bleed if you don't actually stop it. It won't stop.
so usually you get some flour and you just put on there to congeal it.
Mm.
What a way
Yeah,
to
clogs it up.
kind of start the episode. Anyway,
Hey, random intros, my boy.
like you expect me to help, like I'm going to be able to stop it, but I can't stop the podcast now that I've started. It's kind of commitment to the episode. So anyway, what's up, beardies and beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. This is the last one for the
I'm
month?
looking weird this week. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, last one for the month until we get into the
That's weird.
Christmassy. I'm already wearing my
Yes.
Christmas shirt. I've been wearing it a couple of times already on the podcast. There's a bit of stain on that one.
I gave mine away.
Yes, you gave it to your brother, didn't you say? So it was your brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one like this size, like an actual normal size
Yeah.
shirt. Well, for me anyway.
I've got to
Like,
design some more anyway. Like I've said, I've got to, hopefully with the free time I'll eventually have, I'll design some more Skeletor shirts.
because what size is yours? I might get one like yours.
2X?
Because I got a 3X and that was massive.
Yeah, 2X should be an extra large. 3X would be.
But this is a 3X.
But that's like Kmart size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kmart 3X is a wonky donkey.
It's Kmart. Like, what sizing do they
Yeah.
use? Like, Asian or something?
It's something weird, some weird Asian size.
It's definitely not Aussie sizes.
Oh god, no! Like it's wherever they buy from. It's so weird. Like you always got to make sure they shrink too. And
Indonesian maybe.
Indonesia clothing,
Dunno.
whatever the company, whoever they're made for.
Whatever they, because it tells you where they're made. So, but I don't check.
I know it's funny that we end up having them as like cheap clothes at Kmart, like they're made for somewhere else. But then
Hey,
like,
people may laugh at Kmart, but you get some good fucking shirts. As in,
that's why I always find sometimes some of the
And-
shirts are very questionable.
99% of my shirts are Kmart shirts because
But
the
that's
my fucking Mario shirt's a Kmart shirt. Like,
But have you noticed that like sometimes the designs are questionable?
that
They
is
don't-
stamped by Nintendo on the tag, so
Yeah.
they must have got it from Nintendo
Yeah. It's
or got
official-
licensed to use it.
It's official merch that
Yeah,
they put out everywhere. What there is a keen on?
I think that's the same as this No Fear one. I think that's a No Fear.
Like the old, I don't know if
Would
it's like
have
the old
to
school
be.
No Fear or if it's just a new.
Yeah.
Well, it might be one of those knockoff No Fear, if you know what I mean, because it's designed for a foreign market, and then they just get it,
Right.
and it still kind of looks like it's. Because have you seen? There haven't really been that like Fear brand or No Fear brand. Hasn't really
For a
been
long
around
time.
anymore. Yeah, like usually you'd see it like City Beach.
Last
and
10,
you'd see it.
15 years?
It hasn't been
Maybe?
around.
10
So-
10 years?
But that's what I mean. Like, you look at some of the merch, though. You look at some of the shirts. Like, I've got a couple of Kmart shirts. Like, I have no problem. But, like, the designs just seem different.
That's all I buy is Kmart shirts because they last you a long time and they're
Oh, yeah.
like
I-
$8 to $10.
That's it. The quality's good.
15 for the name, like my Metallica ones and that, but
They're actual licensed merch, yeah.
Mm.
But, like, but if you look at, like, the cheaper kind of, it's like there's some of the stuff's licensed, but you can kind of tell it's like it's a cheaper side because it's designed for that foreign market. Like, you can kind of tell, it's like, it looks funny because I have the pictures and stuff, but it just doesn't seem right.
it
Like,
depends
they're
on the
just like-
fabric. Some of the fabrics are
Like
too
the designs,
thin or-
yeah. No, it's just the designs. The designs kind of look not tacky, but they look kind of like they're done from Wish. Like just how it's laid out. They're
I mean,
like
nothing against Kmart though. Like,
no, but like you can tell that because you look at foreign markets, and you look at like the merch they have,
Yeah.
and it looks like bootlegged, like merch. And then you'll see them come to like Kmart, and you can kind of tell it looks like bootlegged merch. Like
I
it
don't
looks
touch
like,
them ones.
it looks like bootlegged He-Man or bootlegged like Walt Disney stuff or like Looney Tunes, like kind of bootlegged looking style. Like it just doesn't seem right. Like the layout just seems a bit off and like compared to when you
Or
actually
if they're
look at
not
actual
center.
merch. Yeah, like you can just tell that these are a bit not
Or they're
right.
too low, too high. It's like they're meant to be right in the middle. Or it depends on what it is. Some are just for the top or something, but
Yeah.
it's like all the band shirts. They're official
Yeah.
ones because
So they're properly
that's
and
perfect.
they're literally.
But then you get the ones that like other brands.
and that's like that with
Like
the band
you've
shirts.
got your, I can't even name a t-shirt brand.
Well, that's like an example. Like band shirts, you always know they commit. So you look at the band
Yeah.
shirts and they have like the whole shirt from top to bottom,
Mm.
edge to edge is full print, and then you get like the band shirts and it's just like half the logo and it's like not on the full shirt. You know the difference because they like to take real estate of the
Oh, yeah.
material, like they want to have
And
that
if
whole.
the tag doesn't have the name of the band.
Yeah, it's like it's funny as, it's just, yeah, amazes me.
Crazy. But still, like, because I tried best and less and that, but they're too expensive.
Yeah,
They say best for less.
I know.
It's more like best for mid to high. Like,
Well, that's like when if you Google Big W, it's still listed as a discounted something like a discount store. It's something
is,
about
but
the
like-
thing, but it says discount store. But literally,
so is Target and
well, that's basically it. But like,
Well, not Target.
It's just kind of funny because like the fact that they're still like labeled as a branding on Google
Hmm.
as a discounted warehouse, like or discounted
Mm.
store, they're not actually cheap though. Like that's the funny point. Big W is actually kind of expensive. They're a bit pricey.
a lot are cheap though. Like I can get a 10 of those fucking wafers for $2.50.
Some stuff is.
Everywhere else they're like $10 or so.
But like
$10.
majority of stuff at Big W, because it's owned by Woolworths, is very expensive, and that's why I laugh about when it's like on Google still refers to it being a because they say their literal slogan for Big W is "Live big for less."
Yeah.
You don't like you live big for less. It's like okay, you know
Well, let me look at something right
I'll
here.
buy a bed sheet and a pillow. That's $150. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not cheap. Like it's
When you go to
expensive.
Kmart for way less.
Yeah,
for the same
exactly.
thing.
Exactly. You can get like your bed sheets and your pillows, and they're still decent. It's still cheaper.
Okay, let me look up a. They sell T-shirts, right? Big W.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of their
me
license
see
stuff
what
is like $30. Like some of it like 30. Yeah, for their
What?
license stuff. The cheapest is maybe 18
Man,
for a lot of their
where is it?
for their some of their license shit. Like you
Shirts,
can go
here we
anywhere
go.
else.
Let's just
Kmart's
go
is like
short
$10
sleeve.
to $12. $10 to $12 for licensed stuff. Minimum. Like it's insane.
10 to
Target.
15.
Yeah, that's Kmart, yeah.
Mm.
Target can be a bit up there
Yep.
sometimes.
Men's Bambo men's Vegemite shirt, $30.
Yeah. That ain't that's living less for big. You know.
Where's Wally shirt? $30.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool, but also I'm not paying $30 for a fucking T-shirt.
Nope.
I'll pay my 8 to 10 or like, something like this. Like
You know it's
I've
nearly
had this for maybe a decade nearly.
well,
Like
that's like saying like when we've talked about pricings for video games. Like it's almost cheaper to go to JB Hi-Fi than Big W.
well, it is cheaper.
Like that's the thing. Like Big W. That's the whole point of Big W. Like they're supposed to
Like
be more
I don't shop at
affordable.
JBW unless it's for wafers or anything. Like
Yeah. Well, you can't get wafers from JB, so.
no, the only thing I buy from Big W is if a game is really, really cheap, just like actual discount
Yeah.
cheap, or
Like,
wafers.
Their standard price now for games are just so up there. Like they're well,
They're
they're
up
not
there with EB
expensive,
nearly.
but they're in between now. JB Hi-Fi is literally the cheaper option to go.
Yeah, because EB's $20 more usually.
Mm.
Big W is at $10 more sometimes, $5 to $10.
And but no, it's freaking crazy. But speaking
And then
of
again, JB can do that because they sell everything, like
Yeah.
most things.
that's it. That's what works. Like it works for them because they
Like
are
they get
a
all their money from TVs, home theater systems,
phones,
music.
anything like now that they got
Um,
home appliances.
They've had that for a long time though, like last
That's a big
10, 15
yeah.
years.
Well, depending on the
Yeah,
store.
like I got my kettle and toaster from there because they're good fucking
now,
price.
now
Like
in the last 5 years or 6 years, all stores will have a home appliance section now. For a long time, a lot of them never had a home appliance section.
Mm.
So that's
Kmart was the
thing too.
first,
Oh,
but their
Kmart.
stuff is cheap.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for there.
And that's it though, like it is reasonable, like you do, like I say, you do get what you pay for. So like if you're expecting to pay cheap, you will get cheap. It may not last as long, or it may, it depends on how you use it, or how often you use it, you know. Still not bad.
Like you're paying like $10 for a toaster. It will last maybe a year, 2 years.
Well,
Go to
even-
JB, pay $50, $60, last you your fucking life.
Mm,
Because
Exactly.
it's like a Sunbeam or something like an actual
proper quality.
band who freaking specialise in making this for one purpose.
Exactly.
to make toast for the rest of your fucking life.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, you hope so. You hope it lasts for long, as long as you look after
well,
it.
if you got kids, probably not. But
One of those things.
I mean, adults do weird shit with toasters. They like if you don't clean it, just like bring a little tray and shit. Like
Well,
you
it
can
be
catch fire
crazy.
eventually.
Yeah, well, that's it. Fucking potato pockets in a microwave.
Potato plug it to the microwave. What?
Still haven't got a new microwave yet. That's been like over a month or two now.
Got a JB for a microwave.
Didn't get one for Christmas, so
Oh.
it's a microwave, not a PS5, so that's a bit disappointing.
I didn't expect that. It's a microwave, not a PS5. It's disappointing.
Yeah, I'd rather a PS5, but you know, I guess you gotta.
Hey,
Drop
as
the-
much as a PS fan I am, I didn't have one at launch, so
It was no longer launched now, so
no, but I didn't have one day one. Nearly day one, but wasn't.
yeah,
I was like a month in,
yeah. But now it's been out for like a couple of years now,
almost 3 years.
three,
This
4
is the
years.
third year.
Something
Come
like
out 2020, so.
that. Yeah, 3 years.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people still don't have one.
I
So
know everyone keeps posting about. I've just seen people posting, going, "Oh, I picked up my PS5. I picked up my." I'm like, stop tormenting me, please, for the love of God, stop tormenting me. They're all like, "I picked up my PS5 with the Black Friday sales." I'm like, good for you. I hope your car crashes and your PS5 goes through your front windscreen.
oof.
Just to be like, fuck you with your bragging, motherfucker. Belted in the
Like
front seat.
next year on the fucking news, this man crashed. Luckily, his PS5 was tapped into the seatbelt. Some people do that. They buy it, then put it in a seatbelt, take a picture.
That's what
like,
they were. All these photos I've seen from Black Friday were people like driving in their car with their like PlayStation 5s buckled in.
in their
Oh,
back seat or whatever, like just all clipped up. Like, bruh.
Motherfuckers. What PS5?
I'll do one better. Put it in the front seat,
Yeah. Buckle it in.
and you pat on the way on the way back.
And then you're like, wait, this isn't right. You're sitting in the passenger seat, the PS5's in the driver's seat. It's like, wait.
Yeah, insert the ghost meme.
Yeah, it's like, wait, this isn't right.
Just fucking. I'm gone. It wasn't me.
I wasn't the one driving. Excuse me, sir.
You sit in the parking lot thinking, why am I going any fucking where?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know why I pulled you over today? It's like, strong silent type, hey? Give me see your license and ID. It's like, oh, you're gonna resist arrest, huh? You're gonna resist giving the information, huh? You're gonna get out of the vehicle. Oh, you don't want to get out of the vehicle, huh? It's like the officer gets all serious. Fucking.
You're resisting.
Resisting, hold him down. It's like they're wrestling the box. I wrestling it. It's like, he's resisting. He's taking it. Get him. And
It reminds me of that wiggle thing. It's resisting.
It's resisting.
So if you shake your PS5, what do you think's gonna happen?
I know, right?
Look, it moves.
I know.
Look, it moves.
I know, like, it's just a leg to just go, it stops it, so if you had a leg, it would fucking, tilt.
Yeah.
It's not level, like, it just popped the leg out.
Oh, this TV's brand's a shit because it fucking wiggles.
Yeah, because you're grabbing it and shaking it, you dick.
Like, fuck me. Twitter's, I have muted a lot of accounts, and I don't see them
Oh
now.
no,
thankfully.
I'm playing with my PlayStation, it's on, but for some reason, it just seems to keep opening. Why is the lid keep opening? Why is the lid opening? I don't know why the lid is opening on my PlayStation 3. Why does it do it? Can someone
Also,
tell me why?
I wouldn't be doing that too much because you might actually break it.
Pretty durable.
Yes, you say that, but there's a little thing where when that opens, it makes the disc spin. When it's shut, I'll be careful about that. Actually, imagine we got the PS5 looking like that.
Right?
What do you?
Has parallel.
Does it still smell like plastic?
Trying to open the back end up.
I didn't know there was a back into it. I didn't. Can't you put like yeah, plugged into something?
There's the old fucking giant ass cable.
TV.
like monitor.
Like you put the TV on there, yeah, the old monitor.
Parallel
Thingamajig.
I/O,
It was a TV back
serial I/O, multi-out.
Mm.
No, that's for back
And
in
the
the day,
PS2,
like,
have you got a PS2 there?
no, it's in the kitchen.
Oh. Is it the fat one though?
No, it's a slim.
Oh, because in the back of the fat one, you can put a whole fucking hard drive in there underneath.
Oh,
It's got a
I need
whole
to,
fucking empty chamber.
I need to buy a power cable for it because I don't have a power cable for some
Oh, yeah,
reason.
tell me about that, because it's that little fucking
Yeah, the DC
circular
one.
one.
I don't know I don't know where it's gone. Unless it is in these boxes.
They're pretty cheap on eBay though, like just for
$30 or something.
yeah.
But I'm gonna have to. We've had it set up before, so at some point we've had it. But now
You probably use it for another device or something, and just
don't know. So I've got to go through all these boxes I have.
because they are like a
cables.
multi-use thing.
Yeah. Well, I've got a billion boxes with cables in them, so I'm gonna have to really pull them out and go through them. And see if
Right.
I can find it. Oh, I will have to buy one. Too many cables.
That's not too bad though.
No. So.
It's just
Always-
that's the problem with got too many cords. You got to go looking. You have to untangle them all. Like if you find it, you got to go through and just right. I got that
Like
under my
this?
damn desk.
Like one. Ow! If I can. Oh, I can't. Let's pull this. Just.
Yep.
How? You don't touch it. You don't touch
You got to
it.
do it one at a time.
And somehow they just tangle up. Like,
I mean, you just chuck them in there and they've been moved around and they just tangle. But that is the best fucking slim. I mean, it's not really the best because it wasn't much of a downgrade from the first.
Oddworld Abe's Odyssey is in there. I don't even. How long has that
Fair
been
enough.
sitting in there for?
Oh, that is nearly the same size as the normal PS1.
It's so dusty. Like, I haven't touched that in a long time. That's been sitting in there for God knows how many years.
Every time I see that fucking slim, I keep thinking of Tony Hawk's
Yeah.
because my brother had the Tony Hawk's and he had that fucking PS1 with it.
The funny thing is, that's the controller
What?
for the original.
Why does it look
PlayStation.
that color?
I know the grey has gone like brown over time.
Green? It looks like Halo green nearly
Yeah.
on the
So
camera.
that was the controller for the larger PlayStation, and then this
Yeah.
was the controller for that little tiny one.
For the slim, yeah, because they got
Yeah,
the
that's when they
sticks.
introduced it. Yeah,
They introduced the DualShock.
that's crazy. We'll talk
Because the
about it
original
other day.
didn't rumble, did it? It just didn't rumble.
It had slight, I think, slight little things that spun in it,
Oh.
vibrating.
Yeah, but
That's
nothing like in full...
No, you just had those two little gears that are in the thing, and they spin. So when it spins,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
rumble shock, basically. So
Yeah,
it was funny because we were talking about that last week, I think, wasn't it? We briefly talked about. The
yeah,
controls.
right? But,
Crazy.
yeah, because the biggest slim difference was the PS2 and then the PS2 Slim. That was a big difference.
It literally was like half the thick, like literally like quarter of the thickness. Because
Probably
like
less than that.
because the PS5 was like
It's probably
okay,
just the very bottom of the
PS5
PS2 fat one. It's like, it's not that thick.
PS2 fat is like not the like that's not I'm talking about the length, but like it's like that thick, and then a PS2
Yeah.
Slim is like
It's
like
about that. It's about that long too.
like went from that thick down to like that thick. It's just like
Probably less than that.
oh no, mine's
It probably
about
is
that thick.
like probably about that. Like it's
It
fucking
has a bit-
thin. Like
on one edge it's basically that thin, but on the other edge it is a little bit thicker because it has all the
oh, with the
chips and
actual
stuff in it.
base.
Yeah, because like
It's
half,
that same as PS2 though, because it was on like a
half the
platform.
box
It
was
was like
a chip, and then it
the
had
bottom had the USBs and
Yeah.
a little box.
Mm.
The top had everything, but the bottom, looking from the back, the bottom left had the space you can put in a hard drive.
yeah.
A
I was
full blown
almost-
fucking hard drive. Just
I was almost tempted to buy another PS2.
one fat one, slim.
Most probably a fat one, but there was also better slims. And that was the other thing too. When I was looking at
Yeah. The 9000 ones are the best ones.
the
I
option
think.
the second hand like the CX. There's two different slims. There's the one that has the DC like mine has, and then there was the other slim that has the port that all of them has, that fucking figure 8. Oh no, this one's a DC one as well. Actually, that slim's a DC.
Yeah.
But like, but then there was
the
a slim that had
standard
that.
port.
Yeah, the standard port that everything has, the figure 8, and I was like, why have two different slim models
Because
takes the DC,
one of the
that takes
Slims
normal.
had the power brick outside the console, where the other one didn't. It's in the console.
It's like, why did you do
Which
that?
is that one there, the figure 8 one, is the bricks in the PS2.
But it's a little bit, and the weird thing is though, it's a little bit thicker, but
I
not
think
much.
the difference is also one's chrome, one's like a matte finish, the other one's a shiny fingerprint one.
One that we have is a matte one, which is the DC.
Yeah.
It's matte, and then in the middle had that clear plastic strip along the middle.
And one half of it is fucking fingerprint fucking city.
Weird.
Where
It's
the
weird
tray
how
doesn't
many
come up.
different models and stuff they've had. Like
Yeah, but you go from that fucking from the PS2 fat to the slim, that's a big difference.
yeah,
And then you can PS3 to the slim. Wasn't too big of a difference, but it's still a slim. Like compared to the super slim, it's fucking slim. But the super slim, the disc tray can fuck you over. But it is good if you just get stuck, you just open it and take it out.
what was it? I should mention. Got a few. As those that are listening may wondering why there's only two voices, and those that are watching are wondering there's only two of us. I did say we were going to have a guest on this week who has not replied to their messages. So that's why they are not on this episode, and most probably will not be on for the rest of the season, even if they try and ask to come on. We gave them several options to try and be on the show, and
give them two chances.
well, there was like originally they were going to be on last weekend, and then they said no, and then we had them planned for the weekend before and said I wasn't ready. So like,
I had nearly a month to get ready. Like, god dang.
Like so, and I've messaged. So unfortunately, that's what happens. See how we go in the next season if we get you on or not. So, if you're listening to this episode, sorry, bro, but tough titties. We can't sit around waiting.
I was about to say, how's Alan Wake, but
Alan Wake. But another mate. Yeah, I might try and see if we can get them on some point. Guys from work that I work with.
yeah.
And one of them is another Eddie.
Oh no,
Asian Eddie.
Asian Eddie.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. It'd be funny trying to have him speak with his broken English. But there's no.
I hope not. No. I'll be fucking imitating. No, bro.
But no, Nang. I'll give a shout out to Nang again. Nang's Garage. I talk to him all the time at work. He's one of the new latest followers. He goes, oh, you always ask when I'm doing the podcast if I've done an episode. So shout out to Nang's Garage. Check him out on bloody Instagram and the YouTubes. Actually, speaking of that, he just hit 7K followers on YouTube.
Ooh,
posting
bad.
his car videos. So yeah, he goes to different like car meets and roller races or something like that. It's like a kind of local track thing where like people can just take their cars and do like laps around the track and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, and I think he gets like a lot of shots of that and takes photos of the cars and just film stuff. That's what he's into. That's his thing, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's his content that he makes, and he's fucking hit up there at 7K followers. So, fucking cheers for you, brother. Fucking Nang, I'll give you a fucking cheers for you. Yeah, he'd be a pretty cool bloke too. I can try and get on at some point. See how we go in the future. Then we might, I'm branching out there, trying to find different people to get on.
Right.
And he's one that's into his Bitcoin. So I must say a few words for him. Bitcoin market, Bitcoin market, and Bitcoin. There you go, brother.
Bitcoin market, big doggy doo doo.
So it's going back up again at the moment. I will say the trends are kicking back in. Everyone's starting to invest back into Bitcoin, so it is on the rise. But I do see a market drop again soon because everyone's be investing in. Talks will be happening, and then again, and then it gets to a point, and then everyone starts pulling out, and it's like, oh, straight down again. So, that's how you ride the waves, and all the other currencies are affected by it. So, yes, it's kind of a
Because of them, the currencies are in the fucking shitter. But
it's one of those things.
Bitcoin is the worst thing to happen.
Yes,
They're like the NFT of the money world.
No, NFT was worse than that. NFT was literally a scam. But
Bitcoin, like NFT.
Bitcoin, no, but that's the thing though. Like Bitcoin was more stable when it started as a
Yeah, because it
single-
was a niche thing.
yeah. And it's once everyone else started, all the other blockchains started milking off of it, and then that's why everything else is affected by the Bitcoin, which then that's why everything can get affected. But you can invest in gold and silver, and gold is a good thing to like. Gold is constantly going up at the moment, so that's a good thing to invest in.
And until someone big goes in there and just
Well, it's gold, like gold, like actual gold.
yeah.
Like that's a solid thing to invest in. You know what I mean? Like that's that's what our money is based off. Like our
Yeah.
money is based off the value of gold.
Yeah, right.
But we've been talking
Because
about
ours is
it.
gold and silver.
Like we've been talking about it for what?
What is our sense? It's not silver. It's
Well, it's weird because what we've been working out. I've been talking with him at work. What we should be working at is we should be working at to a value of gold, right? But our wage is based upon silver. So the silver value is what we work for our minimum wage is based upon the silver capita. So you look at like the dollar, like the value of silver. That's basically what our minimum wages are, is based on silver.
Okay, so our coin's got no gold in there.
Yeah, that's why our money is basically worthless almost to us. That's why we get paid so little, and that's why the economy is fucked for us. If you notice, like how, like everything's going up. That's why everything's affected by inflation because we are being paid off the value of silver. It's fucked. Like that's why we like you look at like everything you do like how housing, rental, buying, everything like that. That's going up. Like the buying of goods, all that stuff, value that's going up because they're sitting to basically how it works is they're sitting at the value of gold, while we're being paid at the value of silver. So work that out. It doesn't add up. That's why everything keeps going up, but our wages stay low. They need to match,
Although our minimum wage is still better than most of the pretty much all the rest of the world, though.
And that's the scary part. Like our minimum
I
wage
fucking
is good.
googled it. It's $23 minimum wage now. I'm like,
yeah.
back when I first started work, it was like what $16, $18.
Yeah, that's the difference of inflation from then to now.
$23 minimum wage now. Like, fuck me.
But $23.
23 something.
That's the worst part. Like you go, okay, that's the minimum wage. You think, okay, and that's the thing too. Like coming away from like, of course, currencies of like Bitcoin and shit. This is coming down to actual currencies now, and markets. Minimum wage. The point of the word minimum wage is if you were to work the minimum hours for the minimum week.
36, I think it is.
So it should be like 36 hours. It should be the minimum, but not everyone works that.
Yeah.
But that's what you should be working is the minimum of 36 hours for $23 an hour. So that'd be what like
880 something dollars
yeah.
a
So
week.
that
They
should cover you your rent for the week and your food for the
and
week.
food and whatever else.
Yeah, but that doesn't. Like rent is for some places near on $600, $700, and that's in like some of the cheaper area. Like in cheaper areas, you may manage to get by $400-$500. You know what I mean? And then you're left with barely anything for that week. For you to buy food, and the fact that fuel is so fucking expensive. Like I'm feeling it this week because last week I had a shit week because it was not last week I worked. It was the week before that I was affected by. Sorry, sinus is building up again.
Always on the potty.
I know,
isn't it? Always on the fucking potty.
Yeah, my sinuses. I can feel it in my nose getting a bit crappy.
You need to get a thing out there,
humidifier.
like a humidifier.
Yeah, dehumidifier. I definitely need it. But yeah, like fuel is expensive at the moment. That like, okay, it's good that I'm working like 30 hours to like 38 hours a week if I have a good week. I'm at like $30 an hour, so I'll end up with maybe after tax like $900 for the week. But then I'm paying rent, and that's coming from me straight up because
That's weird.
I'm the bread maker, so I'm paying like the $400, like $420 I pay for rent, which is a little bit cheaper than most places. But then fuel is so expensive, so I'm spending like, if I'm lucky, to try and scrape like maybe $50, but it's like $100 for fuel. So there's $520, so I'm left with $400. And then there's like groceries I got to like buy for me for food for work. That's another.
Remember
like,
when groceries used to
$100
get you like $100 to get you like 6 fucking bags?
Yeah. Like, groceries itself alone for the fortnight, we shop cheap. So we spend like 300, like maybe 300, or like $250 to $300 on groceries for the fortnight. And that's just for groceries for the household. That's not like including my lunches. So then that's another thing on top of that. So I'm spending like another $50 to $100 on just my lunches. Then I'm paying, like I said, the $50 to $100 on fuel.
Because of that, now you see why in movies and that, like, people they pack their own sandwich and just leave as like, there's my lunch. Like,
Yeah, 'cause that's what I mean. Because I got, like, that's what I'm saying though. Like, I got to buy a separate category of groceries that is just for my lunches. That's separate, so I know, like, this is
it's
the
like they
household
get the
groceries.
sandwich meat and make sandwiches. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they have to do. Like,
and then there's the tolls, because fuel's expensive, so you try and cut that bit of time by using tolls. Tolls just add up on top of it as well, and it's like you may be left with a bit of change at the end of the week to maybe splurge, if you're lucky.
but
It's
if even
crazy.
fuel like it, like,
Yeah, and then oh, you should try and save. It's like, how are you supposed to try and save with like maybe $20? Like, that's
is
literally
that
your
the
last free
1800s,
money.
1900s? Like,
Like,
God
you're
dang.
literally, yeah, it's like you're literally spending all your money. Whatever's left over is to go into savings, and you're literally
Also,
doing
our
nothing else.
houses aren't fucking like $1,000 now.
Like,
Or
it's
what the
crazy.
fuck they were back then.
Like, I am lucky that my rent's a bit cheaper, but like, there are people that are paying $700-800 and living on the same wage that I am on,
Mm-hmm.
and they're literally left with nothing.
All their money goes into pretty much rent and food. Like,
They're literally left with no money at all, and I feel for them. Like, I managed to just have a little bit, but like, it's just crazy because I've got the 2 kids, and it's just it is a lot. Like, if you do work out and you manage, you find ways to work around it. Like, once work dies off, like, I'll
yeah,
get back to what, like, living off mostly dole money for a bit, and you cut back on things, you work around. But then I'm not working, so therefore I'm not spending enough fuel as I needed to, because I'm not driving as often. I'm not
it's
using
only
the
where
toll
you need
roads.
to when you
So
have
that's
to do
the weird
something.
part. So it's like, that's what I've been saying, like, with my partner. It's like, with now, like, when I'm not working, it's fine, because the money I'm getting for not working covers for not, working. But when you're working,
Yeah.
you have that extra money. But then that extra money covers for your fuel, your foods, your anything that that could go wrong with the car as well. Like, so you end up having this extra money, but it's to service you doing that, and then you're
Yep.
no better off. So it's like, I could literally just, it's so weirdly dumb. Like, there's no profit gained. There's no profit anywhere.
depends on the job and whatever else. But
Like,
because if you're in the mines right now, you're still fucking making a killing.
oh yeah, you're doing way better, because you're getting
You're
paid
pulling in thousands a week. Like,
yeah, because you're in the mines, and you're like, yeah, you may be doing the same thing 8 hours, but you're making like $60 an hour, $70
40,
an hour,
50,
like,
60, like,
you're making a large chunk. And that makes sense, though. Like, that actually makes sense. I feel like they're actually being paid for the work they're doing. Where some people, like, if doing...
Well, when you
mining,
hear the stories though that people take naps and like hours naps on their shift and they get paid for that.
because they're tired,
Bro.
eh? Because they're just fucked. Cause
No, they just got bored and they just napped. Like,
Yeah. I mean, some of them even then, though, too...
it's because if they have to hide
But, I mean...
and they just
But-
go in a little corner and just snap and then they come out and it's like, yep.
That's how I feel
nothing
like. That's
happened.
how I feel like I could nap at work, because, like, I'm fucked. Like, I'll go to work. Like, I'm only doing 8 hours. I get breaks, but, like, I get up, go
Yeah,
to
that's
work.
the average thing though, 8
Come
hours,
home.
and unless you're in the mines on 12.
Yeah. Like, I come home, and if I'm lucky, I may jump on. Like, some afternoons I'm not even online with you guys, because it's like, you guys are either on late, and I'm already in bed, because I'm fucked, I'm ready for bed, or I may get time to sit down and watch some TV with the family, if that. Like, sometimes I squeeze it in while I'm having dinner, so, like, I'll have dinner, watch some TV. Sometimes I won't even get a chance to, like, really spend time with the kids, because I'm just too fucked, because it's just a big day. I'm like, I want to have a bit of me time, and I can't. Because I'm ready to just jump into bed, and that's it. Like, day's done. Wake up.
Now you know how your
Work.
dad felt in that
Yeah.
when you were kid and shit. Like, you
But,
just-
like, it's weird, because, like, I don't know, like, definitely, I think when, like, my dad's job, when I was younger, growing up, see, when he was, like, younger, without kids, he was doing warehousing work, and he did like, he did all that kind of stuff that I'm kind of doing now. But when he was with, like, once I was more around, he started doing, like, more desk jobs. So he was like, working in telecommunications, and he was doing, like, IT stuff and desk jobs. So therefore it wasn't as physically demanding, it was just the time being consumed.
yeah.
And that's where the big issue is, like, I feel for me, is that I'm being physically drained, so therefore I have no time for doing anything, because I'm ready to just die. Like, basically, like,
Just
I'm ready to crash. Yeah, I'm fucked. Like, I am fucked by the end of the day. I'm ready to bed. Like, if I wasn't doing something so physically demanding, I think it would be better. because then I'm not having to be, like if I stay up late, like, and that's where the consequence is. I feel like if I stay up late and I go to work, that's a physical, like, which is me being physically working, I'm drained already, and then I got to be physical, and then I'm ready to just fucking crash because I have to burn more energy. But if I'm sitting at, like, if I'm doing a job that's going to be a little more less physical, I could mostly stay up late and do shit because it wouldn't be so physical job. It's just me sitting there, working away, doing basic things. It wouldn't be physical.
Oh, then you just fall asleep at your desk, just.
Yeah, just not off at my desk or something like that. That's weird because like school.
Because I know you do that. Like, yeah, it's like damn. they just walk past.
That's it. No, it's crazy. So I don't know. It's just one of those things, really. Like, it depends on what job you have, but like when you're single as well, you can do more physically demanding jobs because you don't have to really rely on other people. Like that's why I find if I was more single doing this job, it'd be the best job I'd do because I'd work it and then I literally would just come home, sleep, and I wouldn't have to worry about anyone else. But the fact that I have family, like I got to try and squeeze in time for them, and it's hard trying to squeeze that time in because I'm knackered. I don't get time to play with the kids, and yeah, it is hard. It is hard.
But everyone's got to do it. But coming back to the to our coins, they're 70. The 5 cents, 10, 20, and 50 are made from 75% copper, 25% nickel. And the $1 and $2 coins are made from 92% copper, 6% aluminium, and 2% nickel.
Yep. So they're not even worth the value that's actually on them, realistically.
No. But who carries coins now, really?
Like, you think, okay, like $2 realistically, like even realistically same as that, same with the notes. A $50 note really isn't worth $50. Like the material it costs to make,
just a bit of plastic.
Yeah, it's like a 5 cents material that it's on, and it's worth $50. Like,
no, but that's not the point of it, though. But
no, but that's the point.
That's not the point of that either. Like, that's just a thing they just throw together and say that is the value. It's 20 cents.
That's what the coins, because it was before. That's what the point. Because money, like note money, was never was invented at a certain point in time, but it was always coins. And that's what coins were based upon originally.
Yeah, but you couldn't take coins away, though, because that would just mess everything up.
But that's what the value of coins were. Like, the coins were based upon the value of material. So, like, you had your gold coins. Like, everyone had gold coins and silver coins and, like, different, And it was the value of the size was based... That's what it was... So, like, a $2 coin would be based upon that it was worth $2 worth of gold. Or a dollar worth of gold. This is, like, back in the... the old Western times, basically, whatever it was. And that's where money, not just in Australia, but anywhere, like, that's where the value came from. It was based upon its value of what it was made out of. So, your 10 cents, or 10 cents worth of silver or whatever it was, or the fuck it was supposed to be made out of. And that's how it was supposed to...
Well, the notes are made of polymer, printed on polymer.
Yeah.
A type of plastic. That was to make the currency more difficult to counterfeit.
Yes. For the plastic, because paper money is so much more easier.
Yeah, look at American money. That's paper, literally paper.
And that's why there's so many counterfeit issues.
Ours can get wet. It can get fucking. It can be in the river, and nothing happened to it.
Yeah, it's durable. You can't lose it. Harder to burn.
Well, you can lose it.
No, like it can't just like disappear. You know what I mean? Like fully disappear.
Nah.
Like paper, like American money. It can degrade over time from weather and stuff.
Is it paper though? Like, is it paper?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be paper.
Yeah, it's a type of paper. You can literally burn it. You can literally get a lighter and lighter.
Yeah, it's like that's literally like like Monopoly money.
Yeah, it's friggin' wild.
Like I prefer our money because we don't have $1 notes, $2 notes, just actual coins. You can't just whoops. I dropped it, but it's not going to blow away. It's not going to.
Yeah. And I said
get ripped up.
Notes were introduced to introduce a larger commodity of payment because it
also the counterfeiting, because you can counterfeit notes. I mean, you counterfeit coins.
Coins, yeah. But yeah, notes was just easier to have.
Also, imagine carrying $100 in $1 coins. Fuck that.
Exactly, that was the point of notes, to make it easier to go. Okay,
I have done that because I was when we actually had notes and because I was getting paid notes and whatever. I was like, and I actually had coins, so I just like all the coins I got from each pay, like each fucking pay week. I just put the coins in a money box container, what the fuck I had. at the end of like a year or something, or however long until it filled up, I take it to the bank. Like people don't get that feeling now. Like getting all these coins, like taking a big container to the bank and say, "I have all this, please." I was like, "Bruh, that's now gone." Like banks don't do that. Like you've got coins now, but it's very little.
Mm.
But like I remember, like, I used to get so happy. It's like I got all these 5 cent to $2 coins. Used to count it all out, put a mark and put it in there with it, and just go to the bank and say, "Can I have all this in my bank account, please?"
Give me the money.
Like, that shit's not light either. Like when you go with coins.
Like my nan used to, when I was younger, she'd always visit. She'd always stash up all their 5 cent pieces and 10 cent pieces.
Yeah.
And come up when they come up from South Australia with a trip, and they'd have this big bag of 5 cent pieces and be like, "Here you go," and then I'd be like, "Yeah," and I'd count them all out and divide out all the coins.
Back when you were a
baggies.
kid and you think you were rich.
I used to have all the plastic bags, so then I'd like actually count out all the 5 cents to it, like so because like it was like what $4 worth of 5 cents or something per bag or whatever it was. Or, yeah. So I'd have all the bags and I'd do that, and I'd get all the plastic bag and I'd like, okay, there's $4 in that bag.
It was the dopamine you got doing that. Like
Yeah, go through it and actually count them out, and then I'd go in because I'd make it easier because it was easy for me. Like it was all perfectly counted out. I'd like, here you go, and I had all my bags and be like, here's 20 or $30 worth of silver back in a note. I'm like, yay, It was just fun taking it in.
like kids now wouldn't get that.
No, because no one uses coins. No one saves coins. It's really rare. Like
I see a 5 cents every now and again. Maybe because it's an old thing, just chilling in a
I think the
box
new
or
way
something.
of that dopamine hit for that now is like taking in the cans and the bottles. I think that's the new way of doing it. It's like you take
I
in
did
these
that
bottles.
recently.
And be like, here's $20 worth of bottles.
Like it is worth it, but not worth it at the same time.
Yeah,
Because it's a fuck ton of cans.
it take a lot.
It's a shit ton. Like it's tons worth.
Mm.
Because Dad did it with like he'd been hoarding stuff for the last like 20, 30 years, and he took in all these batteries, cans, bottles, just scraps of metal to a place up north. But fuck, that shit went like that. Like they just wanted it.
Yeah, they do. I guess they can do something with it.
Yeah, they squish it up and
break it down, recycle it.
It gets reused. I'm pretty sure, like in certain things.
Yeah, metal's always reusable, some form. Plastics,
yeah, just melt. They just melt it back down.
Melt it away.
Next thing, I make fucking cardboard places. You want some cardboard? I pissed on it. It's soggy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Like,
I
don't get like people. What cardboard? That cardboard doesn't. It breaks down, but it's like it just goes all. It just goes.
Yeah.
It doesn't literally melt away. It's just as bad as plastic.
Too many layers. It's good.
Not just that, but it's put together well. Like it doesn't just fall
it's
apart.
Compressed paper. A lot of it is compressed because layers and layers of paper compressed together and put together, and you get different layers of it and stuff like that. It's all.
And the glue holds it fucking together still.
A sheet of... Because it's like how they make paper, they get the process of all the things and then they mush it and fold it and it's all pushed together and that's how you get paper. It's the same kind of process, like a paper machining process where it's all paper break down and it runs around, they plant it and then they put it all together and like they make these long sheets of cardboard. And then cardboard's layers because it's like you get a flat layer and then you get your crimpled layers and then the crimpled layer goes in between like two flat layers and that's how they make cardboard. Sheet of cardboard.
Yeah, but with the crimpled layer, that's still pretty yay thick. Like that is still
durable. Well, yeah, you can get like really thin, like crinkle cut styles, or like real massive fucking honeycombs.
It's like how the egg cartons are. That's to soften the impact, make it freaking squishy.
That's why, the egg carton's not just shaped, for the eggs to sit in perfectly. It's shaped the way to help for the impacts. Yeah. But then that's made out of a like very paper mache material as well.
Yeah. Like that goes into a mold. It gets poured into a mold, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Like to think, it's kind of fun watching stuff like that being made. Well, it's just,
I haven't done that, but I might do it later.
You ever used to make your own paper? You ever used to?
Yeah.
Like you
get the newspaper.
You mush it all up, and then you put it all together, and you put it in a thing. And you press it down, and you make your own sheets of paper, and then depending on how.
I didn't do that, but I made paper mache. But
Yeah, you used to do that. You used to get like
Kinda
old
like that.
newspapers and recycle it into a paper. So you'd get it, you get your glue and you'd mix it up and you just mince it all down and you mix it all up into like the proper paste and then you roll it out on a sheet and you get like the bread roller or whatever and you flatten it out and then you put it between something dry
Hey.
that wouldn't stick and you'd hard press it
Oh,
and let it
yeah.
sit for a while and it would dry and you'd take it apart and then you just had your own sheets of paper and you make your own little and you could if you wanted to you'd cut off the edges so it would take off the blotched shapes in the ends and you'd make literal own sheets of paper and you have like thick Gissem fucking paper and yeah it was dope as.
That is pretty fucking cool though.
And you just make your own sheets of paper that were like maybe yay thick so it was almost like cardboard but
That's what makes me think about how the Greens are all about you don't touch trees and that,
yeah.
but yet they're still using bits of paper.
Yeah, they have the pamphlets going, don't use the trees, don't hurt the trees, nature, wildlife, and it's like, what do you think you're using? It's either a plastic brochure or a paper brochure. What do you think that's made out of? Like, bruh. It's insane.
Or they're just constantly using stuff like this, and they just write down notes. It's like, what you're using it 24/7.
Like, how do you think it was made, bruh? What are you gonna do with it when you're done with it? Throw it in the bin. You've just wasted it. Like.
I'm not throwing this in the bin though.
No.
This is fucking history right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost at the end. Got that little bit left.
Oh, is that gonna finish for this season?
That
Or do you
little.
reckon it'll start rolling to the next season?
It'll go in the next season.
That's crazy. That's got like what? Is that like how many seasons is in there? Is that all of it?
Oh yeah.
That's like 4 seasons.
It'll be 5 seasons next year. We still be in this
four and a
book.
half. It would be like 4 and a bit, 4 and a half,
4 and a bit.
4 and a quarter.
Wait, let's do
Damn, that's crazy in that book.
2, 3.
You'll have to for the end of the season, you have to pick some pages out of it, and we'll reminisce on the fucking episodes.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 pages left.
Well, I wanted to. We'll get into some of the news. There wasn't much news. Well, the only
We've
news.
gone through 110 pages
110 pages.
in the almost 5 seasons. Yeah.
A bit of news I saw on Twitter earlier today. It was posted earlier, early today. But it was the Michael's voice actor from GTA. Did you hear the
Ned
story?
Luke.
Yeah, did you hear the story that happened with him? He
Dick
was
fucking move.
Yeah, he was streaming and he got fucking swatted. I like, bruh. I remember when
Spotted by the fire brigade.
remember that period of time when
Have you seen the video though?
No, I haven't watched the video though.
He was playing GTA
Yeah.
online, I think it was, and like his phone starts ringing. He's just like, "Hello, yeah, I'll be down in a minute." Or whatever he said, like he'll be down shortly. He's like, I've got to end the stream here, and then just left.
That's crazy.
Like someone has died for being swatted because
they get carried away. Like they take it seriously sometimes, and then they think.
well, they have to because people.
say
It's
there's
meant
like
to be
a bomb
used
or-
for real things.
Yeah, and people say, "Oh,
For
there's
real
a bomb, or there's a
situations.
hostage situation, or someone's got a gun," and they,
Yeah.
falsify these dangers, and then the cops
But
rock
still,
up.
why the fuck do that?
Like it's crazy.
I mean, he said he doesn't care, but like, still a shit thing to do.
Well, I say, remember when there was a period of time when, like, swatting first started, and it was like, the idea was there, some people kind of did it, and then it died off. And there was that period where no one was doing it, like, we stopped hearing about swatting.
Yeah, because people
Right.
actually were smart.
And then now it's back again. It's like, why the fuck is it back again? Like, why?
Well, they should bring in a law that, well, they are following up where it came from, so the
Yeah,
person on the other end's going to get a big old,
Yep. Big fight. And that's and I wanted to also relate.
Someone had a good point, Skibbity Bop, God, Rich,
Yeah.
he had a point of, if you make a fake thing like that, like a call, you should get 25 years minimum prison.
For falsify a threat of danger and stuff like that.
I'm like, that does make sense. Like, if
I
you
feel
call someone...
like
Because they are trying to get them killed or hurt, like, they're trying to do that.
And I feel like if someone does actually get hurt as well in the indication of it
Someone has
happening,
died because of someone swatted them,
that
like...
should add, like, if someone ends up actually dying, like, then that should add, like...
They already have. I don't know if they got... Did they get charged for that? I don't know.
I
Can't remember.
if it was much added to it or not, but they should they should be put away for life if someone...
But still,
actually
if
died.
you do a fake call like that, you should just get prison. 25
Yeah.
years, done. Instantly.
Exactly. Like, if it was like a a crank, like if you did like a crank, like, oh, okay, I know where their address is. I'm gonna order a pizza to their house. Like, hey, go for that. Like,
Yo, no, don't do that either.
you know, like
That's just creepy.
you know, but like that's like a little that is kind of like a funny ha ha kind of little.
I still wouldn't eat the pizza though. Like you wouldn't know where the fuck
No.
it's come from.
No, but that's just like, oh, you come from Domino's, like, bruh, it will come from Domino's or Pizza Hut. Like you've ordered the pizza and the pizza.
If a random pizza turned up at your house, you just eat it. If it's from like Domino's. Or...
Yeah. Has no one? Have you not done that? Have you ever happened when someone's ordered something and it's gone to the wrong house? I know neighbours behind me had when I ordered freaking Taco Bell one night, and I went to the other street and they clearly took the food.
Fuck.
And the dude rang
That's
over.
sad,
Can I have
isn't
your
it?
pin? I'm like, dude, you didn't deliver me the food. You're not getting my fucking pin for the order. And then I had a fucking claim for a refund. They gave me a refund and ordered, and it came to my address.
They just gave it because you didn't get it. They just sent it anyway and gave you a refund.
Yeah, they gave me a refund because I said, hey.
Yo, that's what should happen though.
But like I'm saying, like people will order things, and sometimes they'll either mistakenly go to the wrong address, or people used to do that where people would order a pizza, and they'd deliver it.
Yeah, but still,
catch
I'd
at door.
be iffy about it.
Yeah, I know I'd be iffy.
Like-
they're gonna be like, oh, Domino's, bro, can you like piss on the pizza and like make it? Like they're not gonna do that. They still have to follow health standards. Like they're not gonna
Piss
do
on
anything
the
sus to
pizza.
it.
No,
Like,
but like if it wasn't,
If someone
maybe it
randomly
wasn't like
rocked
a
up
name
though, and it
someone-
didn't, if it looked sus, like it did look like a Domino's or a Pizza Hut rocked up, and it'd be like that's a bit, you know. But you know, if someone just rocked up clearly with no pizza bag, and it's just like, oh, here's a pizza, oh, just such and such, and you know, like you can kind of read people's language as well. Like that's a bit sus, you know. You would have a pizza bag.
bro.
You would have
Nah, fuck off.
yeah, if the bag was open.
But no, that is a shit situation.
But speaking, I wanted to just bring that up as a topic as well, of swatting, in a sense. Is there's an equivalent to that kind of happens in Australia. I've come to realise because we've had it happen to a few times to us, but it's not as dangerous. But it is a nuisance.
It's pretty much attempted murder. Like,
You know, this is coming away from swatting though, but it's in that similar category as like the cranking kind of thing.
yeah,
That there's, because like I said, it's happened to us a few times, where people will call the RSPCA on you just because of dicks.
yeah.
So they'll be like, they'll call.
That
and make
happens
some
to
bullshit.
every fucking.
And then
thing,
people
though,
will come out. The RSPCA will come
crazy.
out and waste their time coming out to a situation, whether they're like following up on a. It could be an old situation.
Yeah,
or
because
a new
they think
situation.
it's a real threat. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
think
come
it's
out-
a real.
Yeah, dangers of animals. They come
It's
out.
it's their duty to have a look.
Yeah, they
like-
come out, inspect, realize sometimes it basically always is a waste of their time coming because
Yep.
it's always a bullshitted story, and then it's just like, oh, you know, you've come out here for no fucking reason because you had to follow up on this thing because someone left a report.
I mean, it's not their fault though, but
But they do, like, I do like that they have a system in place that, when people falsify RSPCA reports, the person who falsifies the report does get a fine. So they
nice.
can get a fine. So if they, someone was to
they're
say,
probably
like,
their thing on a list. So don't listen to this.
yeah, basically there is that thing because, like, if someone was to say, like, oh, this, like, if you were to be like the neighbor, like, oh, and you to play anonymous, but they still know where the number came from. You know what I mean? Like, they still,
Yeah.
you can still refer to it as anonymous, so the other person that gets reported.
They have a whole thing going on behind
Yeah.
the scenes. Like,
because like, but then you could still be like, you know, oh, the neighbor's over here.
it's like
you
how the
know.
cops know. Like, they know instantly who's calling. Like,
Yeah, and it's like they could be like, you know, the neighbor could be like, oh, such and such here, the neighbor is like breeding dogs, they're being cruel to them, you know, rada, shit like that. Fucking people rock up, the RSPCA and be like, look, and you're like, you've only got one dog. Okay, that's clearly falsified because you're not breeding. You've only got one dog. The dog's happy as can be, you know, moons under the sun.
Yep.
You know, that's a falsified report. You know, because it's exaggerating the thing just to try and get you into trouble. And that's a crank call. Like, that's a crank call, and on that end, because it's wasted time, so then it'll go back and report back, you know, back to them that they falsified the report sometimes. It's like either a warning list, flag list kind of thing, or they get fined. It's just like, that's, you know, you have things in place for things like that, because things can be serious, because sometimes they need to get police involved. Like, they said, like, because I was at work, and it happened with us because of the guinea pigs, and someone said some bullshit. They're like, oh, there's like hundreds of guinea pigs, rada, this,
Hundreds.
that. And I'm like, what the fuck are they going on about? And then, yeah, so then someone come over, and it's like, we clearly don't have hundreds, like, and it's nice and clean, like, There's nothing
You wouldn't
wrong
have
with
room
these.
for hundreds. Like hundreds is a
Yeah.
lot of guinea pigs.
Like they're looked after.
Who has room for hundreds of guinea
Like,
pigs?
they're well looked after, except for there's one incident tonight where it just happened to fucking bust its nail up and fucking. But it happens
But
though.
that's an accident. Like
As animals do that, you know. It's not fucking neglect or anything. It just happens. Animals do stupid things and they get themselves.
especially guinea pigs. Like
Mm. But yeah, so that happened the other day, and they came over and was like, "Yep." It didn't really say much because they couldn't say much, which is understandable. And then they left, and then everything was fine, you know.
no,
It's
because
just
if nothing looks like what they described, it's just a fucking waste of their time. Like
compared to actual situations that you know, there are people out there that have like, and that's what we.
that
you
probably
know,
took away an important thing there. Like they went for that instead of this, and then
Yeah, who knows? Like there are bad situations out there, and that's the thing. We know what those bad situations are because we've had to rescue from those bad situations. Like we've had to get guinea pigs out of those situations where they're literally living in their own, like, other guinea pig dead carcasses and feces. It's fucked, and they're living in that, and then possibly eating.
dogs get that, cats get that.
Yeah.
Like they're locked in a house and that they can't. The
Yeah,
owners
and
would lock
shit
them in
piss and then
forever.
Shit piss and then yeah, and it's just like it's fucked. Like
Bruh.
this is well.
Okay, at least you got a cat. Open the fucking window for him to get out. Like
Yeah, exactly. So it's like there
Out and
are
in.
fucked situations which we've seen out there. Like there are plenty of those situations where things are pretty fucked up. You know, there's people that are those animal hoarders.
thankfully, it's not as common though. But
Animal hoarders are the worst though, because like you literally you
Mm.
know when it's a bad situation because you'll usually know that these like situations have people where they have like a shit ton of guinea pigs and then they'll have like
the whole thing
a
could be
bunch of
prevented.
cats, a bunch of dogs, a bunch
if
of birds.
if you've got two cats, male and female, get them fixed.
or at least one of them,
Nothing
fixed,
will
you
happen.
know. You know, well, both you can have both of them fixed because then you definitely can't have anything happen. But
I mean, just get them both fixed. Then nothing will happen.
yeah, exactly, completely safe.
Like that's with any animal. Just get them fixed. Nothing will fuck. And then that's why they just have them and they just keep multiplying. It's like, bruh,
It's just one of those things.
you lock them in the same house for like 20 years, you're gonna have a fucking shit ton of cats
Yep. They'll just keep
running
breeding
in piss,
and breeding
shit.
and breeding
That
and
place is gonna stink.
It's like just yeah. Then you end up as a crazy cat person.
No, that's a lot different. They actually look after their cats.
Crazy cat people.
Yeah, they actually
So-
they actually love their cats.
Sometimes I've seen some.
They love their cats more than people. Like
I'm just way too crazy and let the cats rule.
that's just
Rule the
they're
house.
just mental. That's just mental, bro. That's not a
But
cat.
yeah,
person.
so that's something that happened through the week. And that was like fucking annoying because it's like, I hate people coming over. I just hate,
right.
Like I'm fine with having like friends and stuff come over, but like not when I'm out. And I hate when like stuff like that, like that come over when I'm like not home. Like it's just me. I just like hate situations.
Somebody come over to your house when you're not there.
Mm.
Well, not that you can help that, but
It's like fuck.
you can kind of minimize it to a point. But even then,
Yeah.
it's like if Eddie just turned up. It's like, well, Daz isn't here, but he'd just leave.
Yeah, it's like bro.
Where other people just don't know, and then they just keep hanging around.
Mm.
Like the people
Exactly.
who turn up, I was like, I'll just wait. It's like they're gonna be here for hours.
Mm.
Come back later.
Exactly.
Come back at this time. Like, bro.
That's like when I'm like any kind of like because you know how, like with rental property stuff like you can have the real estate agents can like come in whenever
Yeah, but
you don't have to be there or
they too in advance when they're gonna be there.
and that's the thing like there's that or any kind of service and it's like oh we can always get the spare keys in case you're not going to be there. It's like no, if anything's happening I will always be home because like I don't want anybody coming in without me home. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if it, like you know it could be you know if it's looking a mess
People
or
are
not,
sketchy, my
I
boy.
just don't exactly. I just don't trust people.
Not sketchy, but you just never know.
Mm.
And then you wouldn't know because if they did anything, you wouldn't even fucking know.
Yeah, wouldn't be able to prove it either.
Oh fuck!
Even
No,
if I
unless
did.
you had cameras.
Exactly. So.
That's one thing houses need is indoor cameras
Mm.
in like certain rooms.
Mm.
In like a hallway, a lounge room, kitchen, like where
Yeah.
you are there.
Yeah. With cameras.
Anywhere except bathrooms and bedrooms.
Mm.
I mean, bedrooms to a point. If you've got something in there that you want to keep safe,
Yeah.
like let's say people have weapons or blah and blah.
Yeah, it only depends if there's a security.
If you have a safe in your room, you want a camera on that. Like,
Yeah.
But like
That's
cameras are cheap. You just get a cheap set. They fucking work.
That's...
You can just rewind them back and go,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That's the thing too. You got to be careful with some of the home security like cameras and shit you get, because a lot of the cheaper ones have a lot of open proxies, and that's the bad
Oh yeah,
part. Then
you still do your research.
More, yeah. Because
Even then, they're still not as expensive as they used to be.
No, that's exactly it. They are actually pretty reasonable. You know, like $100.
Yeah, pretty fucking good to
You
keep
pick
your
up
house
cheap
safe.
ones for like 40. Some home security
Yeah.
cameras, and you get some decent ones for like 200 or something.
Put one
That's
outside
cheap.
on your door or something where they can't see it, but you can see them.
Mm. That's why I want to
If
get a
they
ring
can
doorbell.
see it, hey,
I want to get a ring doorbell.
yeah, it goes on the
Mm.
right in the fucking middle.
It would help because sometimes Al doesn't hear people knocking on the front door when there's like
Yeah.
deliveries and stuff. So it's like annoying. So it's like it'd be good to have a ring doorbell so then she could like see it,
Ding, ding.
hear it. Like, look, there's a fucking...
Dog. That's why you have a dog. They hear one knocking.
Yeah, well, sometimes like it's annoying because you won't hear it because like it'd be like someone coming over for like a customer coming over for an appointment to get like a guinea pig nail clipping or whatever, and they'll knock on the
Oh,
door.
yeah.
And it's just like, and I'm sitting at the front so I can hear it, but it's like I'm not the answering machine. It's like, ow, like fucking someone's here, Jesus Christ, you know. Fuck, it's your thing. Deal with it.
Doorbell, my boy.
Need it.
Those things are loud as fuck.
Mhm. Bing bong.
Like I only knew people were at the other house because Marlo told me.
Mm. He'd bark at everything.
Except I'd know certain times of the day when someone would turn up, so like I could distinguish barks.
Yep.
Where bark at someone was a certain bark at something was another bark. Like
Yep. It's not bad.
fucking handy. No one goes near. We had Jehovah's Witnesses going past, and he went fucking ballistic, and they didn't come up. I'm like, thank you, dog. Like, I would always have a dog. You always fucking need one. If people hear it, they won't come near your house.
Yeah.
Especially
that's
one
it.
like that,
Mm.
who just barks at everything. Then again, because he would actually bite you if he didn't know you.
That's it.
Unless someone was there with the person who he knew, he probably just eat him. Because he was a guard dog, like, he guarded the house. And well, he guarded the people in the house, really.
Oh, I just got a message by he who shall not be named, which we all shall
Oh
name.
my god.
I'm like, yep, bro. Oh fuck! I just dropped my phone.
You didn't
So,
say
yeah.
that, did you?
No, he's just like, I messaged him.
About 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
4 hours
fucking
ago.
ages ago. And he's like, I was somebody just messaged me now. I was out. I was like, you missed the potty, bro. He goes, yeah, fuck. Because we are on the end of the episode now for today. We're on that file.
That was no accident.
And I was like, bro, I said to him, what did I say to him? I said reply. I said to him,
Because he knows the times, like...
maybe next year. Lol. And he's like, huh? So you listen to this back
No,
to this
we're
episode,
serious.
bro. We gave you several options, bro. We gave you
You had a
several
month.
chances. You know, we're gonna keep rolling with the stream train. We're not.
All I needed
sitting
was
around
his
waiting.
cam and a mic, like...
Mm.
Which I think he said he has.
Well, last week we literally had him in the Discord, but he wasn't filling up to it, and I was like, "Well, you're there, dude. You fucking either do it, you don't." Like, I'm not gonna. Like, this is no against. Like, this is from the potty perspective. Like, this is from the perspective of the potty.
Yeah.
Like, it's time and place. We do it. Done. You know, you're either
Yeah.
in or you're not. From like a friend perspective, it's like, oh, cool, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like from this as a potty perspective, as we got shit to do, like.
I mean, yeah, we are lax with it, but it is like
Yeah, we're not gonna
then and
sit
there.
around-
Like you
we're
do
not
it.
gonna sit
There's
around
no
and wait.
like.
You will give you a couple of chances. We're gonna move on. We'll wait to see how we can schedule back. You know, like I'm not like because we literally next month we'll be going into our Christmas episodes. Like that's we've got to move on. Like, yeah, that exactly. But I do apologize for that. So you know, like we don't want to be like promising because I don't want to say again. Oh, well, we might get it next week, and then again. And then our listeners being confused because we've been saying like, oh, it's going to be on this episode.
People get going expecting that, and then nothing again.
That's now. He's not on for this season, rest of the season, so I don't expect.
That's right. I might just keep it for the social. If someone's definitely coming on, we'll say it there.
Yeah, because I did say like the last few, like, oh, we're gonna have him on. Nope, he's not on. Oh, we're gonna have him on. Nope, he's not on. Oh, he's gonna be on this one. No, because we literally said like last week, okay, well, we're gonna have him on next week. You know, and nothing. And we said it like 4 times. I've hyped it up, saying you know we're finally gonna have Eddie on the episode to get the old Bamshki in here, and he's not been prepared, or it's like, well, you know, you got to be prepared.
I don't know why not prepared. You just need a mic and a camera.
Yeah, like if you don't want to be on camera, just say that. Don't be like pussyfooting around the bush. Be like, oh, yeah, I gotta try and set up. Just say I don't want to fucking be on camera, and then we'll have you on as an audio guest, which it still won't matter. Like you can like that's fine. Like I have no problem with that. Just don't pussyfoot around it. You know, like I'll happily get any kind of guest on that may it could be anyone that's actually is. Like,
well, you can be video or no video. It doesn't really matter. Like
it's just
whatever
like,
you feel comfortable with.
We always prefer to do
you
video.
just need audio and like.
Like, you need to state if you don't want to be on visual, then just say that, and then we'll work around that and figure out what we do for the episode. So, we need to plan. Like, that's why I try to plan in advance, try and get some base planning. But we chill most of the way through the show anyway as we talk. And
yeah, like, just whatever pops into our fucking head.
And it may go an hour and a half, and it may be 2 hours. Mm-hmm.
And I'm fucking happy with either. So, but,
So...
You been playing anything this week, Des?
What was that? Sorry, I literally just fucking zoned out.
You been playing anything
I
this
literally
week?
just fucking... Literally, I heard you start saying that, and I literally just fucking empty brain. My brain was just... Duh, and just fucking... It just, like, full, just emptied. I'm just like... And, like, I literally... Like, had you say that, and it, like, as soon as it went in my ear, it came out the other side, and I just fucking was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I just fucking... Like, entered from one doorway. Like, you know when you go through a room from one room to the other room, and you have that room fuzz?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Like, it just...
Yeah. I literally had that while sitting in my chair.
It's like Obi-Wan just goes...
Yeah. This is not the question you were looking for. Fuck. What I've been playing... Well, today I finally installed bloody Miles Morales, and I was playing that earlier today. Which is nice to finally get back into Spider-Man again. But otherwise, I haven't really been playing anything else than the usual fucking Fortnite and Call of Duty with you, you know, when we've been on Call of Duties.
Right.
Yeah, shit like that, so... Haven't really done much, you know. What about yourself? You've been fucking jamming out? I've seen you've been streaming a little bit lately.
I played pretty much my usual Rocksmith as always.
Yeah,
Bit of Rocket League.
That, whatever the fuck it was. Majin Buddha Experience? What the fuck it was called? For some reason, my brain thinks it's Margin Experience. I don't know.
I mean, kind of. No, I have been... I started it on the 22nd, which was, what, Tuesday? No, 25, 4... 25, 24, 32... What was it? Sunday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday. Started on a Wednesday. What the fuck? Started on a Wednesday. I've got 3 trophies left to platinum. It was this one here, Margin and the Forsaken Kingdom.
That's it. That's it.
Like the Margin experience.
I don't know. And my brain just thinks it's the Margin experience.
I did grab it to recommend this game because it is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if
fucking amazing.
But I know it's actually like it is a good game. Like it's one of those like top games up there.
It's kind of like it's like Enslaved. Like you got the 2 dynamic. You got the big boy who kills things while you just whack at him. Shit like that.
We need to go. Well, that's what I want to talk about as well. Is I don't know what we want. I don't know what to do for this year for our like our countdown. Like, do we want to do?
Oh, like for our best games or whatever.
Yeah. Do we want to do like a mix
Our
of
best
like
games of the year,
like
best
some of
movies,
like
whatever the fuck it is.
yeah, because I'm just trying like our best games, best movies, like for like the
Yeah.
games of this year, and go through again of like things that we've actually played this year, and put like a vote
Does
out.
that
Maybe
mean this
again,
one?
or-
Because I played it this year.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, should we do like a section where there's like best games of this year, like 2023,
Yeah.
and then do some like a section for like throwback games, maybe like our best throwback games, and then go through like look at what we've played, like look at our list of like on plays or whatever, and just look back at the recent games we've played and that look older. So you take out like your multiplayer stuff, like things like that, and then
Yeah.
put in like our recommendations maybe as like
Yeah.
our throwback games. So be like, these are our throwback games for the year, and be like, the Margin experience. You maybe do like a top 5 of like these are the top 5.
Funny you said that though, because when I was streaming it, I had someone come in the chat,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, I thought this was Dragon Ball Z," because I said margin.
Yeah, I had a feeling someone was gonna say that.
Because I put like my best friend is a margin.
Yeah, my best.
That was my title.
That's
Which
hilarious.
he's the margin, like.
Yeah, he is.
But like, how can he not say the title of the game, like
I
Margin
know.
for Second Kingdom? He just comes in, like he had a whole chat. I was like, that was fucking random.
That's hilarious. But yeah, like if we do like maybe like our throwback games and we have like our top 5 or whatever of like, because I know you've been on that grind of like really playing some older games lately, and I've been a little bit on that as
Yes,
well.
and I've been buying but not playing until like
Yeah.
I fully sat down for this the last
Or-
like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, or I don't know. Like that's what I want to. I know we're gonna have to get onto that and like organize that like soon, because those episodes will be around, like, so before we know it, because we've only got like what we're on. Like next episode is like the start of December, which is the start of our Christmas episode.
Got 4 episodes left.
So yeah, and that last episode of the year will be our countdown episode most likely. Like that will be our last episode.
Yeah,
So
I've
I think
seen
we
an
need to-
ender.
So we're gonna definitely have to work on that. Like, and that's the other thing too. Having an episode like that, that's why we can't really have guests on, especially for an episode like that, because that's like our
No, that's our
discussion,
thing.
like of
Yeah.
countdown of the year. So like our
Well,
movies.
it's our personal things, like
So what?
it's our opinion
Yeah,
based.
and that takes up a lot. It definitely does take up a lot of fucking.
Because we both watch different movies, play different games. Like
When
our
we
lists
talk
are
about
way
it.
different sometimes. Like
So that's something. So do we want to? Well, we've got episodes, plenty of time leading up to that though. In a sense, though, still to like I guess flash that out. But I'm guessing we want to do
Yeah.
like our. It doesn't always. It may not even have to be like top 5. It could be just like our top list. So like our
yeah,
shows for this year. Maybe our music if there's new music for this year. Like games, like maybe our favorite games or top games. Like I guess we'll just go through, and if it happens to be a bunch of them, then we just end up making a top 5 or. I just know what I want to do for this year, because I want to kind
was
of
last
change
year
it up
top
a little.
10?
We did something last year. I can't remember how, because I was trying to
Or was it
I wanna-
year before? I
I
can't
want
remember. I
to
can't
do
remember.
something with it. I want to like get that and then put that out.
Mm.
And maybe put that as an article or something as well.
Well, I was gonna do a PS3 and a 360 guide to, like, if you buy a 360 PS3 now, like, here's some games to get in. Like, I'll put that on any list. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You could even like have it on our list for the games. It could be like our, and it could be a combined list anyway. So it could be like I might not have bought anything classic, which I have. Like I bought
Yeah.
like Liberty City and Vice City, and it
right.
could be like our our fucking throwback games that we've bought this
that's
year.
what made you
'cause-
bring out your PS2. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you found out you couldn't find the cable. Like,
Yeah, because I wanted to play those games. Like I do. I want to actually play them. So like it could be like our maybe our anticipated throwbacks or something like that. Like we could put down the games that we've been looking forward to playing. Of this. Of old.
our most
so-
anticipated games for next year. Like, come on.
So we can do maybe our anticipated.
Anything.
So we might have our throwback category.
We gotta
So we
stop
can have
talking about it
our-
on the potty, I think.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a surprise.
There's so much. Like I
get.
said, we'll talk about it and I'll have to write it down so then we can flush it out. But like that's the thing. So if you guys got any like that are listening, or I think Jim should put our tweet out as well on the post and just say like what
Yeah.
what categories do we want, throwbacks or new old or anticipations for the future, like, and then we can put that on our list for the end of the year. So it could be the movies, games, music, like tech. Anything that we're anticipated for the future, or things that we've been experiencing flashback. Bringing out the old PlayStations, or anything like that. Like let us know like what questions you want us to ask, you know, and we'll put them in our categories and we'll figure that out what we do with it. You know, fuck.
Right? Like, god dang. This is our freaking specialty. Like, god dang.
I was actually very tempted.
No freaking bias here.
No, that's the thing. Like, I'm actually tempted because I wanted to do something, and this could be a separate video we could even try and do. I don't know how we do it, but we could try and do it. But I would love to try. I would love if we did our own mock-up like game show, like where like Game Awards shows. Like I pretend to be like, I don't know. I could green screen myself in and like kind of dress up something nice, but like, welcome to the 2023 Beanie Bros Game Awards of 2023. You know, like it's the 23rd. Like it's even that's the first annual 2023. You know, do like how they do the presentations and like have like the nominees pop up. It's like all the intro trailers. And then be like, this is like the top winner. We could.
That's
like
a lot of pre-planning to get all that to get the right one at the right time. It's like bang, 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 bang.
Like I'll just like it would just be
hell
an
yeah.
edit. Like it'd just be a video edit. Like I'd edit to get the reports.
Hey, you could do it. You can do it live.
And then
like
and then,
not
like,
live, but like just like this. Like,
and then just like grab like random things, like chuck in those random like skit ads in between and shit like that, and just stupid shit, you know, and make like a whole presentation that goes for like maybe like 45 minutes to an hour. And it's like a whole. Imagine having that, and then having like. Cut to like a different presenter and it's like you and you're like, hey, thanks for that, Dale. Yeah, we've got our anticipated games coming up next. Here's some of my favorites, and it's like we list them off, and then you have like the trailers play of each different one, and then like things like that, and then you come back it's like, here, I've got a guest with me. We've got Dale down here with me. What do you think? You know, we can like just do like, and we just play narrator and guests and stuff like that, and different presenters like, and then come out as like. Pretending to be like a developers, like coming out like, hey, I like to show off this game that I'm most excited to show you off today, guys. We've been working on it really hard. You know, do they like make it like a full like, but it's just me and you or something like that, or else even if it was
make
just
it a
me.
full event with just the two of us, like doing everything, like all the roles.
Yeah, just doing all those things. I thought that would be fucking hilarious to do, doing our own game show, like, and have a whole like. There'd be so much work though because you have to do like the actual like card swipes and like. Everything it has like that they do, but like doing our own like
not just that, but all the pre-planning.
Yeah,
like,
you'd have to do so much. Like have the scripts and everything you'd have to read like for all the lines you'd have to read for everything.
That's probably a next year thing.
And that'd be like a skit that we'd have to like film. Like even if we filmed it through the year, like different things, so then it would look so different. And then
like that would have to be a next year for sure, like, because right now it'd be way too late.
Yeah. But like, I thought that's just like an idea I had. I'm like, that'd be fucking hilarious.
So that's why I wanted to get a whiteboard.
Mm.
Like, I want to get a whiteboard, like, to go on the back and the side, so I can put games down that I've actually played that year, like, just write them down, write music I've listened to. Like, because when you think about it, we don't do that.
Yeah, we have a lot that happens, yeah.
Because I said I was going to do it in the book, but this is just for things. But, like, I didn't do it. I'm like, if I get a whiteboard...
I'm sure somewhere in that book, we've talked about it a few episodes ago, and you've written it down in there, so if you look back somewhere at some point, you would find it. Because we have talked about it, getting whiteboards and having like those notes so we keep track of through the year. Because there's so much that happens, and it's not till you start looking up and you Googling, you're like, oh yeah, I remember actually playing that. That was this year, or I remember that happening, and that was announced, and you're like, fuck. There's so much that's happening. You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
It gets crazy.
It does, because I play a shit ton during the year. Games I forget about because they're just either not interesting enough or.
They seemed good at the time, but weren't in the end. Or...
Yeah, like they're good. They were so quick. I finished it and moved on. And I was like, was that this year or last year?
I know it becomes a bit of a blur with games.
That happened. Same as movies. Like, was that movie this year or last year?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
speaking of movies.
Oh, what you got?
Well, as you know, I purchased.
Oh yes.
I actually realized I bought 5 steelbooks over the last week.
5. Fucking hell.
I got one coming next. No, I got 3 coming next week. But I sent you pics of This is one of them, which I think the case is fucking cool. I don't know why I put it that way up, but
Mission Impossible.
But yeah, like Mission Impossible, like that case, man.
I love how they use the photo of him doing that jump. Like it's literally like the photo of him doing the jump off his bike, like. That was the biggest thing that they filmed and he loved doing when he's just jumped off the mountain.
No, that's not that.
No, on the front.
I can't say what... Oh, that one.
Yeah,
that one
him
there.
jumping off the... Yeah. when he
I think I meant
skydived
that.
off-
I'm like, that's not a. That's not a
No,
black
that was a
one.
different scene. I can't remember what it was. Gotta watch it though.
Wait, have you seen?
No, I
you
haven't seen it, but I've
I'm
seen,
not gonna
like-
say what that is then.
I've seen where like they in a trailer or something where
But,
that's supposed to be from.
Did I show you the inside?
No,
because
you didn't.
it's just what I like about when Tom Cruise said, like, it's made
Oh.
for cinema. Like, he's a big, like,
I
physical
mm.
fan. But on the inside, you got all this kind of stuff.
I will say as well, if you guys want to check
Which-
out, Jim does take a lot of photos of his steelbooks. He doesn't always show them up on the podcast, but if you do want to check it out,
No.
it's on was it Captain Jim Sparrow?
Yeah.
On the Instagram, he's got plenty of his steelbook photos up there.
This one's not up there yet.
No.
The other one is.
But you can check out a lot of his steelbooks. He's got his games and his movies that he purchases. So if you want to check out those steelbooks that we've talked about, sometimes you won't always see them on the potty, but he'll talk about them either way. Go on over there to his Instagram account and check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Thought I'd plug you there to go check him out. Because, yeah, you
I'm in
post
the-
some fucking good photos.
I'm in
honestly.
the minority though. Like, a lot of people are all fucking in the space age, like in the fucking. We don't own any of it, but here I am, rocking every fucking thing I want, not everything.
Well, that
I
was
can
like,
get.
did you see that tweet? It was by, was it Christopher Nolan? And then Del
Yeah,
Toro
that-
retweeted it, talking about physical media. If
Yeah,
you're
how
the ones
he-
that are
We're pioneering. Well,
yeah,
he's
we're the-
pioneering from like the famous people. Like,
yeah,
I'm
but-
pioneering from the consumer. Like, I still want this.
Yeah, you're the.
I'm still buying this for like $50 a fucking movie. Like,
We are the pioneers. Like, we're the ones that are keeping. They're basically saying we're the ones that are keeping the industry alive. Basically, by supporting it.
Christopher Nolan is a big batter for physical media. Like,
Mm.
as
As
he
we-
said, they're not going to come to your house and take it away from you.
No,
But online, they can just.
remove it and change it and edit it when they want to.
But the stuff like this, we
That's
own it.
why I'm pissed
It's
that
ours.
Disney did the whole pull in Australia.
We can do
and New Zealand.
anything we want with it.
It's fucked that they've like pulled media, like. you've gotta wait
Like,
for
they
it to
pulled a
drop
lot of
soon.
media, change media.
Disney
Also
pulled
pulled physical media.
Disney have just pulled so much. Like, their old stuff is still out. Like, that's fine. But anything new, like
Yeah.
they've said, no more. It's like fuck off.
From Guardians.
like
Or
it's
out
so-
here, but it's throughout the
Yeah.
rest of the world.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
And also Mission Impossible. Everyone should fucking watch that. I'll give that a 9, maybe a 10.
yep. I do want
Pretty
to watch
fucking
it
good. Like, I freaking loved it.
because part 1 wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Goes for like almost 3
Yeah.
hours. Pretty fucking good though.
That's good.
So part 2 might be the same length.
I'd say it
I
would
guess,
be.
guess it'll be
It'd
a
have
big
to be.
like 7-hour fucking
Yeah.
thing. Like,
I feel like it would either be this 3 hours or if not longer. Like, I feel like part 2 would
Yeah.
have to be.
I think that's the end of the Mission Impossible franchise though.
It's
Like,
supposed
it's
to, I
gonna
think it's
end
supposed
like
to be like that's the supposed like it's meant to be the send off. Like, hopefully they actually stop it there.
Well,
and, like, don't keep milking.
you could tell because that just
It's getting there. Yep.
probably the best Mission Impossible movie.
Oof. What's the other one you got?
And I got Gran Turismo, which that still looks fucking so cool.
It does.
Although it's very fingerprint. That's why I'm
Yeah,
trying to
'cause
keep
it's
the
shiny.
outside because it's very fucking
I
glossy.
like how they still kept the essence of like the video game style, like how they did
They
their
got
stuff.
the PlayStation on the side of the car.
That's cool.
PlayStation logo. I like,
That's
bro. But yeah, like they kept especially the back,
Yeah, that's so nice, that shot.
like
Oh, they don't.
coming over the friggin' finish line.
Listen, over the finish line perfectly. Yeah, you can see some of the.
But
front
I think the inside of this, yeah, they had a cool thing as
Oh
well.
yeah, the shot of the driver. Yep.
I should have got the 4K
That's
just because
cool.
the
disc
fucking
is pretty
speedometer.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm like, dang. But I do apologize to Sony and that because I did buy it on sale. I wasn't going to originally, but I did.
It's still purchasing. It's it's still supporting.
Yeah, but like, I don't care about paying full price, but it was out of stock as well when I wanted it.
Yeah,
Same as
I just can't afford to buy full price.
Oppenheimer. That was out of stock until
Yeah,
recently. I just got with that as well. So
I do want to.
I
watch
bought
that, so I have to
Oppenheimer,
buy that.
Barbie, and Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, no,
coming.
nuns. No, where'd you get your steelbooks from? Was it JB or was it?
JB.
Yeah, physically when I walked into a physical store, there was like no steelbooks. It was crazy. Like there was none.
No,
I'm
because
like,
they do sell fucking
like,
quick.
Yeah, like I was amazed. I may have to try and jump online to see if they still have steelbooks.
I know Ninja Turtles has gone completely now, which is sad. Let me check right now. Last time I checked, which was during this week, they were gone.
Because they had their
Like,
sale, which I got. It was good yesterday. I got the sale. They had their buy two get one free, and they had their 30% off on, which was nice.
Yeah.
So I did some.
Yeah,
Christmas
these
shopping.
are the 30% off. Mission Impossible and Ghost Recon.
Sale in
Ghost Recon, fucking. And Gran Turismo. What the fuck did I say Ghost Recon?
Ghost Recon.
I think Oppenheimer was still $40. Yeah, it is. No, it's $50, I think. You got Mission Impossible for 30. It was $15 off, man.
Some of the
Same as Gran Turismo, $15 off. So I saved $30. Like, I feel dirty about it. But also not, because, hey, I still bought the damn movie.
Oh yeah, it still comes up online for Mission Impossible. Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
Steelbook.
Oppenheimer Steelbook is gone. No. I don't get, like, yeah, Ninja Turtles is gone. But keep an eye out when they do drop, because Oppenheimer came back when it came out. So Ninja Turtles might next week, maybe. Like, it comes out Tuesday, I think. Comes out on the 28th. But I'm pretty sure the other one's gone though. Oppenheimer, because that's now gone.
Turismo, that's not bad.
So like $15 off, like it's still not bad.
Yeah, it's a good price. Like I do. Oh, there's Meg.
I do want to grab Meg because it's like $28. But they'll still have that after the sale anyway. So
yeah, it's just getting those cheaper prices. Save.
I can't believe Barbie. They've actually still got Barbie steelbooks.
Oh yeah.
But they're not on sale. They're still $40.
Yeah, Barbie and Oppenheimer are the only ones that aren't in the sales, which is kind of interesting.
Because Oppenheimer just came out though, like a few days, like a day ago or so.
Barbie's been out for a while though.
Yeah, that came out the same as Mission Impossible. And yet that one on sale for $35. Like,
yeah, I think it's because they're like popular.
Yeah.
They know they can.
Well, I had to get Oppenheimer. I'm just happy it came back for one more run before it sold out again. That came out the 22nd. So yeah, on Wednesday or Thursday.
The Barbie Steelbook, yeah.
Like,
not bad though for 40. Realistically, that's still
no. Like
good.
that's fucking. That's on the cheap end.
Because you're getting the 4K and the Blu-ray. Like that's still pretty good compared to when you look at Mission Impossible, which was like literally $50.
Because the Blu-ray is literally $37 by itself for Barbie.
Yeah, because that's $39.98. But then like I said, Mission Impossible was down to $38. Like, is it 38,
oh, the 4K.
35? Yeah, like that Mission Impossible was it down to 30? Was it 38?
35, yeah.
35. Yeah, because
From 50 down to 35.
Yeah, that's normally $50. Like, what the fuck? And that's when you just got a Blu-ray and 4K. Like, what? Like, the bonus disc, like the features, but like still, it's like.
Yeah, I'm keen to check out the bonus disc. Like,
it's crazy to see like that they've gone up. And
but that's a Tom Cruise movie. Like, he would have ordered that to happen. Like, all the extra content.
Oh yeah, he wants to put all that in there. Yeah.
Same as Christopher Nolan. Like, I bought the Oppenheimer because it's a 3-disc as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to. Yeah, I definitely want to see Oppenheimer. It looks like such a good movie.
Like, yeah. He went into all detail about like why it should be physical, like everything, because it's the best viewing experience. Like,
yeah, that's it.
And of course, his movies don't fucking miss. Like,
no,
he puts that much love into making them that like they're just good.
Yeah.
Well, not they're better than good, but like,
yeah.
You know what you're gonna get, like quality was.
That's it. That's it. Every time you know you're not gonna go wrong.
But what I was surprised about was the Expendables 4 coming out soon.
Yeah, that's like real soon, isn't
it? Where was the theatrical release? Like, is it just straight to DVD? Like,
I don't know. Like, I don't even know what happened. Like, that was supposed to.
It comes out December 13th.
Like on DVD or like.
Yeah, I'm fucking Blu-ray 4K.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I might bite the bullet and get the 4-film collection for $65.
That's not bad. Yeah,
because they're in 4K, so it's like
cinemas.
No, I knew it was in cinemas, but just America, I think. I don't remember exactly, but I knew it was in cinemas, but not here.
Let's have a look.
I think it comes in a box. Like the Expendables 4 film collection. Comes in an actual
it was in
box.
cinemas in October,
Okay.
but
I
like
never heard about it.
no, but like that was only October, November. Now it's coming out December physical. Like that's a very quick turnaround.
Runtime is 435 minutes. Wait.
That's the 4-pack, isn't it?
Yeah. I was like,
It's not one
I
movie,
had to
bro.
click. I was like, yeah, that's a 4-pack. I'm like, the one movie, is it?
Oh,
Like, because I love the first three. Like,
yeah.
they are
I don't
cheesy,
know if I
but they're
have
so
them
fucking good.
on. Yeah, I don't know if I have them in a on Blu-ray or anything.
Expendables 4. Oh, fuck me.
Expendables.
It's got.
4. What
I mean,
happened? What happened? Because is that the one with Mel Gibson and the third one? Was he?
I think so, yeah.
I can't even remember. I can't
second
even
or
remember
third.
the third one now.
I don't either. I mean, I owed them, but
Oh, yeah, that looks cool. That cover for the Expendables Explosive 4 film collection.
yeah.
The fucking skull with the minigun coming out of it.
Yep. How cool does that look,
That's
man?
hilarious. Is that just 4K? Or is
I
that-
do not know.
I think it might be.
It's only a 4-disc, yeah, so yeah, it's only just 4K.
Yeah. Damn.
I think it might be in Blu-ray as well. Let me have a look. Hang
The
on.
Blu-ray one's got a basic cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, the freaking Blu-ray box set?
Yeah, it's just the same as the DVD one.
It's
It's kind of slack. Like,
I mean, it's
why
not
don't-
slack, but 4K is the...
why
Like,
can't they
you
just done
know.
that for the 4-packs? Like, giving them the cool cover. Like,
I don't-
why have to
I
be
don't
the
know.
basic? Yeah, well, that's not bad though. $50 for 4 movies on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's...
That's actually really cheap. $50 for Expendables 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like that's
Hang on a minute.
for Blu. Just straight
Why is
Blu-ray.
that not on 4K?
What's 4K?
The Ninja Turtles... The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection. There's 3 movies on Blu-ray coming out soon.
But not 4.
Where's the 4K release?
Yeah, this is great. Oh no, where is it? Where's the Blu? Yeah, so Blu-ray Expendables 4 is $30, right? $29.98. You spend an extra $20 and you get 3 movies.
Yeah.
Like, why
Because
would
they
you
are...
not?
They're like $10 each anyway, anywhere else.
But like, why would you not
5
do
to
that though?
10 bucks.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
right?
crazy.
Unless you already owned them.
Actually, I typed in Expendables and nothing else actually comes up at JB Hi-Fi except for the actual 3-pack itself. They don't actually sell the
3-pack?
Yeah, they don't actually sell the movies individually anymore.
Did...
It only comes in a 3-pack now.
I think they're the cartoon Ninja Turtles from the 90s.
But like even the 3-pack had a cool cover. The Expendables Triple Threat.
I haven't seen it yet. Where is it? There's Mutant
$25.89.
Mayhem.
That's crazy.
Like, why is Blu-ray only getting the Ninja Turtles? Like, come on. They got the movie from 2007, and that's getting a cool hard lenticular slipcase.
What the hell?
I guess how it was filmed, it couldn't go to 4K maybe.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
It depends
that?
how it's mastered.
Oh yeah, that's Mutant Mayhem. Yeah, I definitely want to get Mutant Mayhem. That's pre-order because it comes out soon, isn't it?
Comes out next week. Starting
Oh
next
yeah, there
week,
it is.
on
Yeah, the
Tuesday.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection.
Yeah, it's the animated ones, I think.
That's still cool.
Like, I might pick that up even though it's only on Blu-ray. Like, I still collect it.
Yeah, I'll have to look again at that. That's Mayhem. What was
Mutant
it?
Mayhem.
So yeah, so I was
It's just-
watching. What was it? Fuck.
Sucks the steelbook's not there though, because that looked fuck. It had Michelangelo's hand holding the skateboard
Oh yep, that's actually
with
pretty
Peach
cool.
on or something. I don't know what the fuck it was.
What is it? We've got the new Doctor Who's coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
That drops about 4 or 5 a.m. for us. I think it is.
Oof.
So I'm keen to see that. I've actually just been recently watching some Doctor Who tonight.
Yeah.
Rewatching the last 3 episodes that had Donna in it, because she's coming back for this special. The character Donna Noble, so she's back. So I wanted to recap on that last 3 episodes with her. That kind of led into kind of almost the meeting, like what causes, like yeah. So I wanted to watch that, and it was kind of cool watching that, like refreshing myself on leading on that arc before she had a memory wipe to when where this episode takes off now. where
Oh,
he
so
went
they get memory wipes if they're in the next thing, do they? And so it's all fresh.
Well, she was because she was a companion, and she got a memory wipe because she became like the first like Time Lord / hybrid human, because she like this thing happened and crazy shit happened and she the DNA spliced together when she.
I'll get so lost with everything Doctor Who. I've only seen it once.
Yeah,
I have no fucking idea.
There's a whole arc for it, and she becomes like Dr. Donna, and she's becomes Time Lord. So like she has the mind of a Time Lord, and it starts eating away at her brain because she's human. So the Doctor, to save her, does like a mind wipe to save her.
So she knows nothing.
Yeah, so she doesn't know him, knows nothing. Just everything's gone of everything that they did together, and then he leaves her there, and that's where this new episode comes into. The special starts off where he comes back because it's now Tennant again, and he's there, and he's like, "Wait, Donna," and he's like, "Fuck." So that's why I wanted to refresh.
But she don't know, yeah.
No, she doesn't know. So I wanted to rewatch everything leading up to that point where, like the key points, and then where.
So it doesn't feel out of place.
Yeah, so I wanted to like refresh my memory of like the things because I feel like they might start referencing things again, and yeah, because it was such a key moment of the saga. So yeah, I was like, oh, because he, in season 3, we meet Donna in the first episode, which almost felt like she was going to be the companion for that season, but then she wasn't. She was just the first episode. They dick teased us, and then we had a different companion, which was Martha, and then season 4 comes back, and he comes across her again, and then she's the companion for season 4. So it's like I met you once, and I've now met you a second time. It's like, and now it's funny because with the new special coming back with Tennant, he's going to meet her for a third time. Right. And it's just like, fuck me. So I was like, yeah, it's like this whole fucking...
But won't be a companion.
Yeah, it's going to... Well, yeah, it's like a weird one-off special thing. So...
It's just there for the throwback, like...
Yeah, throwback kind of... That's where a lot of it's happening now for these specials.
It's more fan service, like...
Basically to lead us in to, like, bring us back some content, because we've got 3 specials. Well, technically we're going to have 4 specials. So we have 3 specials that are David Tennant, and then the 4th special, which is apparently the Christmas special, which is going to be Nakuti, which is the new Doctor. So we're going to get that.
Yeah.
In this 1 month, we're going to have 4 episodes basically dropping in December. So it's going to be crazy.
Ooh.
Like throwback. Like it's just been crazy.
Yeah, Madman's going to love that.
Like it's insane. Like I'm keen for tomorrow. And then yes, every week it's just bang, bang, bang. Doctor Who.
Yeah, I was tempted to go through and buy every season of Doctor Who.
They should be fairly cheap too. Like,
yeah, they're from the BBC. Like they are pretty.
They've come down now because they've been out long enough. They're pretty reasonable.
Except for the new stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's still pretty cheap either. Because they're not very long, are they?
They're pretty
either?
cheap. Like I picked up some of the 2 of the specials in the buy 2 get 1 free, and they had like a lot of those seasons on special in JB Hi-Fi.
Doctor Who, yeah, like $20.
Seasons,
the Power of the Doctor.
Yeah.
$21.
Some specials and different things there. So
you got the game too, didn't you? Whatever it was.
Yeah, the Edge of
the Duo bundle.
Reality and whatever it was. Yeah, I got those.
Yeah, Doctor Who Series 1 for $21. From JB. Buy 2, get 1 free. So
Eccleston.
That's still the best, I think. Yeah.
Tennant was good. I love Tennant though. Eccleston was good. Tennant was good. I like the Matt Smith stuff, but I'm not a big fan of the Matt Smith stuff. Capaldi was pretty good, but again, I wasn't a massive fan. Tennant got me good. Like I love Tennant. Tennant was great. That was the era I really liked the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely for me it'd be like Tennant, Eccleston's, and then Smith's, and then
like
Capaldi's.
He just had something that would he could have been there for ages. Like
yeah. But yeah, no. So I'm keen for like that.
Like he could have been the big franchise boy. Like.
Well, they only go for a few anyway. Like that's just Doctor Who. They only do.
Yeah, but like he would have been like the big standout if he had his 2 seasons. Like
yeah, he would have been alright.
He would have been to measure up to, like to get someone. But he couldn't really do better if he had 2 seasons, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, cause that first season, I watched some of it. I haven't seen all of it.
Yeah, definitely get it.
But now that you say that, I might actually
do it. It was good, honestly good. And then watching like Tennant step in after Eccleston was like a crazy like difference, but it was good.
After the 2nd season, you mean? Because apparently that was written for.
Yeah, but even then, like seeing him interpret like Eccleston's style still while being his as well was really cool as well, seeing that like style between the two.
Okay, all the seasons are there for like $20 ish.
Yeah,
Even the newest 13s and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
it's a good time
dang.
to buy them, honestly.
Yeah, they'll buy two get one free or the 30% off. Like,
That's what I kind of want to do, because I got a few of the season. Like, I don't have the first season stuff technically on physical. I've got season like I've got all of Tenant stuff.
I don't forget about
So,
the animated stuff either. Like,
2, 3, 4, and then we've got 5 because Al has 5, but then I don't have 6. You know, things like that. There's like a lot.
season 9 is like $50, $60. Whoa. That's the old dude, Capaldi. That's the recent stuff, isn't it?
Nearly to
Well,
that, because
yes and no. Like,
yeah, that was the last
season 9 and then 2017 Christmas special. Like, I'll look into it.
There was something I wanted to bring up last week, which was funny, because I kind of felt it was going to be... I had a kind of suspicion because it just seemed odd, but then it did... The big plot twist was revealed earlier through the week as well. But the Snoop Dogg stuff, I wanted to bring that up last week, and I didn't get a chance to bring it up before the whole thing.
Snoop Dogg stuff.
So did you end up hearing about Snoop Dogg at all through the week, last week or anything like that? So there was an article that was put out, and people got wind of it and just went like with it. And I thought, this seems... To me, I felt like this seems a bit shady, because I'm like, it's Snoop Dogg. So basically, he put out a thing, I guess a tweet or a post or something like that, and he was going, you know, talking about that he was giving up smoke. And it's like, okay, Snoop Dogg's giving up smoke. This seems like a big deal. And that's the thing, like, everyone caught wind of it, and I guess, like, people started going, oh my god, he's giving up smoking. Like, all apparently he said was, like, I'm giving up smoke. That was just, like, the word. You know? So people just associate, okay, Snoop Dogg smoke, okay, it must be, it's talking about weed, smoking, he's giving up smoking. And, you know, it's like curveballs from there a little bit.
The internet.
And then, that was, like, last week, so that's why I wanted to mention on the podcast. Before I even got to check, I forgot about it. And then, through this week, he dropped an advert, which was, I'm giving up smoke, and it was an advertisement for a smokeless fire burner.
That's hilarious.
And I was like, that's
and I
fucking
had
gold.
none of it.
Yeah, it was like, that's fucking gold. Like, he played everyone because he tweeted about it one week, and then the reveal for the trailer came out.
Because he knew what he was. He knew what he was doing.
He got the hype up for it because everyone was going, "Oh my god, Snoop Dogg's giving up weed. He stopped smoking. He's not smoking weed anymore. Blah blah blah. He's going to be doing edibles." And everyone started talking for it. Got everyone talking so it could trend. Him talking about giving up smoke, and then that was the big reveal this week. I was like, that is fucking beautiful. Like, that was well marketed and well played. I'm like, bravo. Like, because I knew something was up. I'm like, there's got to be something going on here. There's no way he's actually, like, giving up the weed. Like, there's something going on. It's Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking Snoop Dogg. You know, if he gave up weed, like, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
He
you know
wouldn't
what I
really
mean?
just announce it unless he was actually probably months into it, like when he actually could quit.
Yeah, exactly. So, and he's all for it. He would never give up because it's healthy for him, you know.
Remember when I sent you that picture about that triggered person who was swearing at that comment?
Oh, yeah, the fucking reply and all that shit.
They're still going.
Are you serious?
Like,
What?
comments are still coming in. Like, I'm just like, bro,
Like,
all I said was...
People are having
All I said was it
conversations.
was announced as one, and that's a different name. It's technically a different game. Like,
People are still having an argument between each other.
yeah. Well, add my comment, but yeah.
Was that you, or is it them just between each other?
I just put the comment and haven't gone back to it. I'm just trying to mute it somehow. Mute conversation. There we go. I don't give a shit. Like, they can, but there always all the Xbots who are commenting though. Like, it's like, bruh. I just looked at Twitter then. I'm like, someone else just commented. I'm like,
was that on yours? That
really?
was you commented on yours?
No, I put it on someone else's post.
No, I was saying, yeah, but it was on your account though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
I'm like, bruh, just deal with it.
Yeah, this person goes, Starfield was never announced for PlayStation, for PIT, and then ... Articles daily crying about it, mass media outrage, Stellar Blade, it was actually officially announced for Xbox Silence. Project Eve was announced, Stellar Blade wasn't, technically a different game.
Yeah, it is, like, technically it is a different game.
Yeah, because as announcements, it is, because they announced, like you said, they announced Project Eve, they didn't announce Stellar Blade.
And you know, let's look at the platforms: PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Yeah.
Which it's not coming for any of those now.
Like I said here, Project Eve was Stellar Blades. Like this person, Project Eve was Stellar Blades' working title during development. It's the same game made by the same exactly, but they announced it as being Project Eve. So it's still the same game, but it's just how they announced it was a different playable.
Yeah, like it's not the same thing. Like
yeah, and technically it was officially announced for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and neither of those consoles
Yeah,
will
like-
be getting it.
Exactly.
Same game, new name. Man, you guys will try to twist.
Like what? I mean, twisting. I just
They're replying to the guy who made the post though, because it's like at was that both used like it's reply. I guess it's, yeah, reply to both.
yeah, because I replied to the other dude, so it goes to both of us, him and me. Like, but like
they're not
don't
getting.
get it,
But like saying they're not getting the point of what you're saying. Like I get what you're saying. Like technically it is a different game, because they announced one was advertised as Project Eve, one was just here. There's still a Blade coming out.
yeah.
Like, there's two different things. Like one was like, oh, here's the big promotions and articles and Project Eve, Project Eve, Project Eve, and it's just like Stellar Blade. Like they went at a different angle of it because they'd already announced. But then that's still kind of a bit dirty though. That they're like, oh, we're not going to do this platform.
Well, not really, because it was made for Xbox One and PS4.
Mm.
So this was before PS5. So that's been that long,
Yeah, that's been that work for it.
and like now it's
Even
for
then,
PS5.
like join us
because
recruiting developers and creators now. Like back
the
then.
development team Shift Up are now a PlayStation second party.
Yep.
Like PlayStation will publish their games now,
Yep.
but they're not under PlayStation.
Yep.
They'll just publish their future games.
Yeah.
Whereas now Xbox is getting none of that now. So whatever. But like, fuck me. They're trying to compare things with Starfield, man.
I know. Like they had to bring up Starfield.
Like that's why I was just grinning there. I was like, bruh. Starfield was announced for everything, well except Switch. Redfall PS5 was cancelled when Microsoft got them, so you can't deny that. But like, just give it in, mate. Give it up. Then you got them salty Xbots who just comment tried to fucking mute it. They're just gonna keep coming.
Oh, this is crazy.
Like every hour or so, one just pop up like, bruh. You've had one of your white knights say something. Just shut up. I don't give a shit. I've already muted a lot of Xbots. A good thing is they're not popping up anymore. I'm fucking happy.
Yeah, that's it.
Except for that one dude I commented on, but I haven't muted him yet. But still, it's technically it's a different game. That was that far into. It was very early in development. It was just a fucking code name, like, bruh. They can do anything the hell they want with that game. Plus, PlayStation are funding that game right now. Well, probably since Stellar Blade was announced. So, jog on. I don't care. I'm just trying to state facts that it's not the same game. Don't even admit they're not the same game.
Yeah.
The name change says pretty much it.
Like they're trying to go in a
Because they didn't have gameplay for it. It wasn't anywhere near ready. All they announced was that name. Was Project Eve. Like, bruh. There's probably no concept there. Apart from... So, I mean, there would have been concept, but like...
Yeah.
None of it would have been what it is now.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't care. I put my 2 cents in. That's
Oh
all
no,
I had to
it was,
do.
like it wasn't even anything like trying to twist anything or anything, and they just like
No.
went wild with it. We're like, oh, it's like you just stated it obvious that they changed their name, like, like that's all it really was.
I did it more complex than just a name change. I was just like, yeah, but it was blah, 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 blah. But like, same
But
thing.
that's basically what it was.
I guess to them it was hostile. Like,
I don't know, they got wild. They got riled up on it. They got overworked up.
I don't get it. Like,
I don't know.
let's say a name change. I didn't say anything else.
That's what I was reading.
just stated the
flicking through
obvious.
comments. That's what I was just flicking through all the different comments. And I was like, oh.
I mean, I should have said that it wasn't going for the other console it was aiming for. It was just PS5, but I didn't.
Yeah, because they're moving
I've-
forward
I've-
now. Like, it's moving forwards. That's what games
That
need to
was
get
back
to
with
the point,
Xbox
though.
One and PS4. Like
Yeah. Like,
that was 4 years ago. They probably 5 years they announced that 4 or 5
something
years
like that.
ago.
No, it was a while ago.
That was before the PS5 was even out and the Xbox fucking Series X.
Yeah.
That was 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm.
At that point, like, no, that's a whole different fucking game by now. But no, it is good luck to Shift Up for being a second party developer.
There's not many you hear of second party.
No, but
It's
the
either
fact that
first party or
PlayStation are
third
going to
party.
publish for them now, like, that's a big fucking thing for them.
So that means they'll still be, because what's that? Because third party
They're the
is
first
exclusively.
South Korean developer under Sony,
So-
but not under them exactly.
Yeah, so like first party is that the first party is exclusives.
Is owned by Sony.
Second is kind
They
of
will publish their games.
they'll help
and-
publish them, but they're not necessarily exclusive. Like they
Well, they don't take orders, or
Yeah.
like they make their own games,
like
but
PlayStation
they
will
publish by
them.
Sony and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, which then
I
sometimes
think they can
depending-
fund them also.
Yeah,
like, they
so
can fund the
I guess like
games,
if,
but-
if they will go, oh, we want you to publish this, but like we want it to be on all platforms, they'll be like, okay, we'll publish it
Yeah.
for you guys. You know, they'll help put it out, and then third party is literally anyone, however the fuck they want to do it.
Like Square Enix, Capcom, yeah.
Yeah,
Like how we got Final Fantasy. That's a third party deal.
yeah,
Like,
it's on all platforms. Yeah,
not we, but like how Sony got. I say
Yeah.
we. I'm gonna try and piss me even more apparently. But deal with it. Deals happen.
exactly. Thing is,
The fact,
it's
the
best
fact
for the
there was
studios so
proof
they
for
can get games
Starfield
out.
and Redfall, and they just cancelled both versions. They can't say shit.
I know they were going to come out. It's just because the crunch was like, they didn't know what the fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to make excuse. I feel like I'm making excuses.
But there is no excuse. It's just Microsoft cutting the
yeah,
versions.
exactly.
Like,
Just cut them just because. Well, they literally stated that they cut fucking. It's already been stated by
Redfall.
Phil, like alone with not just Redfall, but like with Starfield. Like Phil had said he was scared, so they claimed it so they could just get exclusive
Yeah,
because they
right.
were scared that they couldn't compete. But it's like like they said, it's like they cut it because but they're like of exclusiveness. But it's like yeah, they had like fucking
and then they made it exclusive.
Deathloop
like,
and Ghostwire fucking early exclusive. That's all it was. Then they got them anyway on Xbox. Like, because that's what they were freaking out because like Bethesda had dropped Deathloop and Ghostwire on PlayStation, but they were timed exclusives. They weren't exclusives. So
and yet
Phil,
I hear no Xbox talking about Deathloop or Ghostwire.
yeah, Phil freaked out and was like, "Oh, we better try and buy them or do something so we get an exclusive deal or something."
They had them before they came
And,
out
like,
though.
that's what I mean though. Like it's just like, but those things were already in. You know what I mean? Like those things were already in
yeah.
line of happening. That Deathloop was going to be PlayStation early.
But they could have just done a deal with Bethesda, like to get to get a deal for an exclusive Starfield version. Like,
But they didn't. They just went the fucking aggressive route and was like, "We'll just buy them." It's like fuck, like buy them to get exclusive. It's like you could have literally just done a deal and done time exclusive.
would have
Like,
cost you a lot less.
That's what PlayStation did. Like I said, they did it with Deathloop and Ghostwire. They had like a year or something like that, where they had fucking Deathloop for a year. And then
Also,
all the
I
versions
don't
came to fucking
believe
Xbox.
it's all PlayStation, like an Xbox. I'm pretty sure the developers, like
Yeah.
the head of them, will go to them and say,
Yeah, we
"We will.
wanna do-
Can we have this amount of money? And we'll give you a deal for
Yeah,
a year, 6 months."
Yep.
Like,
exactly.
unless you're like Square Enix and Xbox don't deserve mainline Final Fantasy games,
But the worst thing that I hate the most from these
they'll get the other ones, but not the mainline.
yeah, but like the one thing I hate the most from these Xbots now
Like,
is just
bro.
like they're like just all the posts I see when if they do pop, which thankfully I don't see them as much now. But it's just like, oh, new COD game 2024. It's gonna be straight. I'm excited for it straight to be on Game Pass. I'm like,
I'm
honestly,
happy I moved them before that even happened.
I don't believe we're gonna see COD on Game Pass because that games make too much
Nah.
money. They'll lose too much money if they put on Game Pass.
Oh, yeah.
That's just dumb because they're only making money from PlayStation. You're gonna lose.
But
a
they
lot
won't
of
buy it
revenue.
anyway because they gotta pay
Like,
for it.
Yeah, like
Xbox don't buy games. Like, come on.
it's just fucking.
It's not
That's
on
the
Game
biggest
Pass.
issue.
I'm not playing it. Like,
And that's literally has ruined the mentality now of the gaming industries because people just expect.
or
it to
just
be Game Pass.
Xbox.
I think what they need to do now is Game Pass needs to be that rotated time system where games aren't.
Yeah, well, that's
completely
gone in price again. So,
Like they need to, literally make their games
Because they're not making money for it. Like they
No,
have to increase it again.
But they need
like,
to make limited releases so that like anything like Starfield or high you know, any of those like Redfalls and
I think
Hi-Fi Rush,
soon it's not going
you
to
know.
be day one.
No, it either needs to be delayed, so it's like a month or
It'll
2
be
months
6 to
later.
12 months away.
Yeah. Or if it is like day one, it's only on day one for like a month. People either have to play it within that month to get the feel for it, and then it's taken away. You know what I mean? If you miss that window, you miss that window. You know, have that on there for that 1 month. Get people baited into it. Get those tests.
Not even
go,
that.
I
Just
liked
don't
it.
do it. Just release it and wait. Make them wait 6 to 12 months. Like,
Because like no, but like I'm saying though, like if there's like a game like Starfield that's a million hours game, and you go, oh, I'll try and play the month, and you go, oh, I haven't had time to play it. You play one day, and you've only played 4 hours. You're like, fuck it, it's been taken off. You go, oh, I want to keep playing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to buy it. Like because that's what happened with GTA.
that's just dirty though.
No, but it worked for GTA. They had GTA.
Yeah, that game like it was a decade old at that point.
Yes, but they put on game. But this is the funny part. They put on Game Pass. It was up there for like 2 months. It come down, and GTA 5 sales skyrocketed again because people didn't have it. It was on Game Pass, and it worked. They made so much fucking money. They were like, "Yep," and then they did it with Red Dead 2. They put Red Dead 2 on there, took it off, and the same thing. Their sales went up. Wasn't as massive as GTA 5, but their sales still went up. Like
No,
they
a
still
lot
had
of
a
people
big
hate
jump.
Red Dead. I'm like, how?
And that's the thing.
It was
like,
too slow and boring.
That's the
Fuck
smart.
off.
I know, but like that's the smart way of doing it. Is you
Did
put it
they
on
play
for
the
a month.
original Red Dead? It's the same thing.
Like if you got people like say though, if you got people that are like, if you do end up putting COD out there, put on their first month, get people baited in, you pull them in, they get keen,
Yeah.
you take it away, they go like, fuck, I need my COD. Oh, hook me up, give me my COD. Put it in my veins. Oh, I need
But
more
no.
COD because they like that, you know. And then they're like, I'll have to buy
If
it.
you're a sane person, you can live without COD.
Like, but you know what I'm saying though. That most of these gamers are like that though. They're literally
Yeah.
like that. There's majority of these people that literally
Not saying you're
and
not
bleed COD.
sane, but like I can
Like-
go without COD right now. Like
Yeah,
I've done it.
100%. Like, but like, there's those gamers that are like that.
COD used to be a must-have.
But I can tell you now, these people that are the Xbots that have these
Oh, yeah.
herd mentalities, the way they are, they're the ones that love COD and will inject it into their veins. Like they're literally those people because they have that mentality on how they think.
Yep.
Like they want it, and because you see them, that's why they talk about COD now. That's why they're so excited for getting Activision, all this shit, because they're the ones that were like, oh, we can get this for free now. We can get all these games for free. Because you look to them when talking, going, oh, all these games are going to come back. You know, we're going to have all these all these COD games. Like, are you actually going to play them? You're not. Oh, we're going to have all these games jump up on Game
No,
Pass.
but
we're
they'll
gonna
be
get
there as
Black
an
Ops
option, though.
Yeah, but I bet you none. They're so excited, like, oh, we're going to be able to play Black Ops and Ghost and fucking.
I still bet
these
they.
things.
I still bet they don't though.
No, but it's just like
Yeah, they're not gonna fucking touch them.
it's just like, oh my god, it's just the real players are the ones that are buying it and have it. They're the real players, you know.
Well, they're movies, but my games are all front.
The same metaphor as what we've got. We're the real, you know, these are the real gamers. We've got fucking, you know, you wouldn't buy them otherwise. Like,
No.
fuck. That's a lot of money.
No.
Like, this is a lot of money. Like, fuck. It cost me a lot over the years buying all this shit.
Cost me a lot again now because I'm
It's
buying
been a
the
lot.
old stuff I used to have.
Mm.
And also, I still have Vistas.
What? Oh,
I can't show the other side.
no.
But remember that 20th and of like the 20-year Xbox controller? I've still
Oh,
got
yeah.
one sealed in here.
It's just actually in a shipping bag, though. Not even.
Yeah.
I
I haven't even opened it yet because I know what it is. I'm just waiting until my one dies, and even then I won't even use this.
No, I'm surprised you just left it in the whole toll bag, though. You haven't even just taken out the toll bag and just left it.
Yeah, it's still sealed.
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm
Still-
surprised you're like left in the toll bag. You haven't even taken it out of that.
Nope.
Like, yeah.
But it's in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was in my entertainment unit.
Yep.
I just took it out.
Did you forget about it? Did you actually forget about it? And you're like, oh, wait, I got that there.
I got one of you
Like,
here.
you knew you had it. Like, you knew you had it. You just forgot where
Oh
you got
yeah.
it. You just like,
No, I already knew it was in there
You knew it
because
was
it was
in there,
where I always went to get stuff. But I took it out and just went, this does not need to be hidden because it's just sit down on my desk now. Yeah, that fucking controller I ordered two.
I know, I end up using mine a fair bit. It's actually nice.
Yeah, that's what mine's a daily fucking Rocket League and other games
I
stuff.
know. I actually bought that other controller, green one. I don't know why I put that green
Look,
one.
I can't believe I use this every fucking day, and it's still like
I don't know where that's.
not even the
that is.
thumbsticks, nothing.
That recycled green one. That's why I bought that, was to actually use that more often. I don't know where it's gone.
Like I'll use this as a display one as well when it finally
Yeah,
dies.
it is
like,
nice. It is nice. I use mine fucking.
Like I use this all the time, but I still like. I thought the sticks would be warm, but nah.
No, they're pretty nice. Mine, yeah, they're pretty hold up, pretty good.
Daily fucking use, and
Yeah,
you know,
it just feels nice. It does actually.
it's my Rocket League control. I'm supposed to still in one fucking piece.
Yep.
Because I pressed higher, I'm like trying to get higher, I'm like, or
Yeah,
like
that's
jumping
it.
for the ball and shit. I mean, it is. Like even the grips are still. I don't game with dirty hands. Except that bottom corner. Don't look at that. Oh, it's just a black mark. Yeah. But yeah, it just sits on my desk, 24/7. I use it with my Xbox. No, I can't. I use it with my computer. Unless I'm streaming an Xbox game, then I use it then.
Yep.
Because I plug straight into my Xbox. But no, I do give a props to that fucking controller. It feels comfy. It gave me my
It is.
20th
It's so nice.
anniversary Play Series X fucking background.
Yep.
Weird how you just gotta plug it in and it instantly gets it. Like,
Yeah, it gives
that's
you that
fucking
unlock.
crazy. It's crazy how it knows just from the controller though, like whatever they did. As soon as it registers, it's like, here you go. Have the 20th anniversary background. Like, thanks. But anything else you want to add, Des?
No,
I'm
no,
pretty much-
that's it.
I'm pretty much out. My stuff. Like,
yeah.
this will be platinum sometime tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe next week. I don't know. The margin experience.
The margin experience.
No, I do recommend this game. Like, fuck, I'd give it a 9 easy.
That's right then. Oh, my throat.
Like, even being from 2010, it still fucking holds up in every
Yeah.
way. Okay, not every way. Sometimes the movement's a bit clunky, but
A little bit clunky.
it is exactly like Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Yeah.
Kind of the same mechanics,
Mm.
the same combat. Like, it's made by it's done by Bandai, like the same people.
Yeah.
But the sad part is, the team made this. Then they went defunct the year after.
Yeah. That's a bit sad.
I'm guessing that didn't sell as well as they thought.
No, not really.
Even though it's so good. Tip on your fireball.
No, what are you talking about?
You know, you're gonna give yourself fucking indigestion without this time of night.
Oh, maybe. I mean, yeah,
Fucking
it's like,
11 o'clock for you.
yeah. I finished my other drink not too long ago, so.
Just fucking skull
My
it.
throat was a little bit sore, so I
Don't
was
be
like,
a little bitch.
no, my throat was feeling a little bit sore, so I was like, I'll drink some Fireball.
There's a thing called Black Forest Devil. You drink that when you're sick. The next day, you're all cleared up.
That's alright then.
Tastes horrible, but it's fucking
Cleans
good.
up.
It does fucking wonders for you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But,
fucking, yeah, I think we're done here for this week. Another week done and
Yeah.
dusted.
If I have anything else, I post it on the Twitter.
Yeah.
But I can,
That's it.
because I try and save it all for the potty. Whatever doesn't come out, it goes on there, or maybe stuff through the week that I forget about that I haven't
That's it.
posted.
Shit
Um,
happens.
Trying to juggle two, like social media, man.
Just a lot
Instagram.
trying to do stuff.
2 Twitters,
I don't get a chance
While I'm
half the
fucking
time.
streaming.
Like I said, because I'm working, I don't have the free time. I feel
doing
like
the podcast.
My
This
free
is the
time
best
is the
outlet,
weekend.
though.
It's fucked. Oh,
But before we keep going on, taking
no.
your precious time,
2 hours and 10 minutes, nearly.
we thank you, beardies and beardettes, for joining us on episode 47. As always, thank you for watching, listening. We have been Dale and Jim. We'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.
Oh, that went down the wrong way.
I can tell by your face expression. Yours like popped out of your bloody head.
Whew. Spicy meatball.